I don't get tired of telling people that social media is going to be the death. On this YouTube platform, we can't seem to get along. We have leaders and followers, but the divide is strong. Leaders leading the way, teaching the youth their path, how to be kings and queens, showing by example who can lead the path. But on respect, not from those who cause drama and neglect. Let's strive for honor, morals, and grace, and leave behind this toxic childish race.
Religiously, understand the seven principles of hell. You'll understand the seven demons within you. You'll understand that whole concept. It's a whole metaphysical concept. We ain't go over that, but anyway, so get you to participate and give that energy away so they can have those experiences. And that's what most people do by worshiping something outside themselves. You're giving that energy away. It's your word. I should have did this on the word.
In the balance of right and wrong, karma scales tip where they belong. She rewards my deeds with serenity, but in your thoughts, she breathes enmity. What you sow, you shall reap. Karma's justice runs deep. I find solace in her embrace while she hunts you with no grace. In the wrong generation, lost in time's illusion. God's mixed up in my mother's womb, a cosmic confusion. Feeling out of place like a puzzle piece misplaced. Searching for my purpose in this unfamiliar space. Born into a world that doesn't quite fit. A old soul trapped in a modern day script. Yearning for simplicity, longing for connection. In a fast-paced world of constant rejection, I navigate this life with an ancient soul's gaze. Struggling to find my path in these chaotic days. Perhaps God had a plan beyond what I can see to challenge me to grow and set my spirit free.
But they done tricked you. They done told you it's something outside you coming into you. That's how they get you to accept God is outside you. That's that old concept. God knows it's in you. That's why when you have a deep desire, things come true. When you get that feeling of God made away. Because that's true. But it's not outside of you. It's inside. They don't want you to know it's inside. Because there's a group of people, it's not inside of them. They have to get you to participate and give that energy away so they can have those experiences. And that's what most people do by worshiping something outside themselves. You're giving that energy away.
It's your word.
I should have did this on the word.
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. The system got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, taking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. In a world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep means that time can't see. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part, but nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows, but when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain, laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl, breaking us down, but we don't share at all. We got hate in our hearts, but we can conceal. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They said love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of injustice greed, against the odds we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They try to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattered elites. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite. It's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They build the walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking the bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, and we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. This in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in this space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons in sight. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo and they shout. While I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking without. We're sharing the laughter, but what's underneath? A battlefield of sorrow, a war with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. We followed all the rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through even wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left from us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, never wanes. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. That's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. So remember this moment, remember this face, remember this sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. Yeah.
On mute. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble night. Continue to have a blessed and humble day. This y'all shorty Rachel, and I want to welcome all of y'all to the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast. All right, my bad. I'm trying to share this video real quick. All right, so let me welcome y'all to part two, all right, of accountability ain't optional, all right. Philly's policy failures and the EBT scams are under fire. I got one video, all right. I got one more video we're gonna react to today, all right. So first we're gonna be talking about what's happening with SEPTA here in Philadelphia, all right. Then we're gonna jump into um Dr. Umar's daughter. All right, a lot of y'all sent me these videos last night. All right, from I think it's Sweet Ma, Sweet Pea, Sweet. What's her name? I used to watch her a lot, but it's been a minute. Sweet My Life. All right, yep, Sweet My Life. All right, so shout out to her. It's been a minute since I've seen her, yo. So they a few of y'all sent me these videos. All right, y'all wanted my opinion on this. We going I'm gonna give it to y'all. I haven't seen the video. All right, so we're gonna be talking about that. We're also going to be, you know, reviewing and reacting to some of these, how can I say, some of the people out here that are going wild on social media because of the EBT, because of what Trump did with the EBT cards, right? What he's doing now, the policy that he has put in place. All right. So we're having EBT meltdowns. And at the same time, there are, how can I say, EBT scams being committed, all right, fraud being committed. So we're going to jump into that topic. That's going to be the main topic, all right. So, guys, all right, for those of y'all that are tuning in and are new to, the Writers for Life podcast, all right, Let me welcome y'all to the Writers for Life. Brings you to Let's Talk About It podcast, where we just don't talk about it, all right? We dissect it and we dare it to lie to our face, all right? So let me welcome y'all to Philly, baby. All right, and we back with part two, like I said. So let me break it down. All right. Philly's own George Bocchetto. I hope I'm saying his name right. Yes. All right. The man who once tried to resurrect the Frank Rizzo statue, like it was the second coming, is now suing SEPTA for what he calls a fake financial crisis. All right. He ain't the only one. I think we all saying the same shit. He said SEPTA is acting like a gang of riverboat gamblers. All right, bluffing with a $400 million stash in the back pocket while holding riders hostage. All right, like it's a bad episode of Ozark. That is what's crazy. All right, SEPTA said we didn't want to do this, but we had no choice. Chill. That's the same energy as I didn't cheat. I just emotionally connected with someone else. Like, be serious, all right? They slashed 32 bus routes, shortened 16 more, and raised fares like we're all, how can I say, like we all got stimulus checks coming in weekly. All right. Meanwhile, folks are out here missing overtime, missing doctor appointments, and missing their kids' first day of school. All right, second day of school, third day of school, because SEPTA decided to play budget chicken with Harrisburg. And let's not talk about, how can I say, the timing, cutting services the day before school starts. All right, that's not a coincidence. That's a setup. SEPTA really said, let's see how many parents we can push to the edge before 9 a.m. Like, who greenlit this damn, who greenlit this? All right, greenlit this. My bad. I don't know why listen. There's so much going on with the policies here in Philly that I feel as though the Joker's the one in charge. All right, and don't get me started on the service. All right, stabilization fund. SEPTA's treating it like a secret savings account they only touch when Mercury's in retrograde. All right, Bocchetto said they're using it like a checking account, but suddenly it's off limits when the city needs it most. All right. That's not, how can I say? That's like your cousin who owes you $50 but pulls up in a new outfit talking about this was a gift. SEPTA's budget plan, all right. They cut, how can I say, they cut services, raised fares, blame the stars, and hope nobody, how can I say, reads the fine print. Meanwhile, Philly riders are out here playing transit roulette every morning. So, yeah, before we dive into the EBT scam saga, just know Philly's public transit, how can I say? Philly's public transit is in its villain era, all right? And if SEPTA thinks we're going to sit quiet while they play Monopoly with our livelihoods, they got another thing coming. Bocchetto might be how can I say? Bocchetto might be a wild card, but right now, he's the only one flipping the table, all right? Stay tuned because up next we're gonna be talking about Dr. Umar's daughter, all right, the EBT fraud, digital neglect, and how Phillies. No, how can I say how the EBT system keeps failing every people they claim to serve? Let's talk about it. All right. So let me show y'all this video real quick so that y'all can see what's going on here with Philly. All right, and SEPTA. Here we go. Why you buffing like that?
Coming up on 5 o'clock, SEPTA riders are navigating major service cuts, and we're a week out from things getting really rough. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Siaf Lewis in for Natasha Brown. It is day 3 of SEPTA's service changes. Dozens of routes have been eliminated. Many more have been cut back. And what's still running is subject to a serious wait between buses.
Riders say they just want a solution. CBS Philadelphia's Dan Snyder picks up our coverage from 69th Street Terminal in Upper Darby. Dan?
They all the way up
EBT
to
Alpha, good evening to both of you. Things have moved along throughout the day here at 69th Street. You know, occasionally have seen some crowded conditions under the bus overhang there as folks wait for buses. But in talking with riders today, you know, some have told us they really haven't noticed much of a change, but most, I would say, are saying that they are already tired of these cuts.
It's been a problem. This is dumb. This is stupid. I hate this.
Cameron takes SEPTA from Yaden to Delaware County Community College. He says several buses passed him up yesterday. Today, he's not sure he'll make it to class on time.
I got here, and then I have to wait 30 minutes to get on 112. I have a class at 1:45. I'm not going to get up there until 2 o'clock.
Travis Smith from Lansdowne says he prepared for the cuts as best he could, but actually dealing with them is different.
It's a half an hour delay, or I got to catch 2 or 3 buses just to get there.
As riders adjust to the new schedules, new legal action that could be filed this week looks to stop SEPTA's cuts. Philadelphia lawyer George Bacchetto argues the cuts disproportionately impact minorities and low-income riders. He also points to the authority's stabilization fund.
SEPTA is sitting on a $400 million stabilization fund, which is, quote, a rainy day fund, end quote. Well, it's raining.
But Bacchetto also claims the statute that created SEPTA is unconstitutional. In a statement, SEPTA says it conducted an equity analysis prior to the cuts and carried out an extensive public awareness campaign. The authority says, quote, as we have said consistently, SEPTA did not want to take these steps. However, service cuts and fare increases are a necessary part of a larger plan to balance the budget. But as riders deal with the fallout from the cuts, they and even city leaders are calling on Harrisburg to act.
We're doing the best that we can right now, keeping in mind that we're waiting to hear that a recurring revenue source has been agreed to.
Please work it out for us. We need this.
Now, Bacchetto says he plans to file that injunction to stop the SEPTA service cuts sometime tomorrow morning. He says he's working on behalf of a group of citizens, but he declined to go into further detail than that. As for the riders here at 69th Street and across our area who use SEPTA, many of them just working to stick it out for as long as this goes until a funding solution is reached.
This shit is wild. Hopefully they come to a funding solution because, listen, like I said the last time, it's a lot of people that's going to be affected by this, all right? SEPTA was already leaving people behind, all right, in the dust. For real, for real. Like, listen, I'm somebody that rides SEPTA, all right? I hate riding the bus, so I ride the train because it's faster. If not, I'll ride my bike. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I hate waiting on SEPTA. They take so long, and they're never on time. Never. Like, but when you get on SEPTA, like, you would have to sit there and get like 30 minutes before the schedule says that they're going to arrive there, or an hour before. And what's crazy is, right, you're still waiting because the motherfuckers never get there. But you have to be there on time just so that you could be sure, like, oh, okay, because they'll tell you, oh, we came at this time. We probably came a little bit earlier. No, y'all didn't, motherfuckers. But, you know, like I said, hopefully they figure this whole situation out. Because there's a lot.
What if you can create your own website?
Because I'm trying to get the other video. All right.
Today's the third day of what is a dire new normal for commuters. And a Philadelphia lawyer is filing a lawsuit against SEPTA on behalf of riders who now have fewer buses, subways, trolleys, and trains. NBC 10's Alex DePrado talked with that lawyer. He's live in Center City with a closer look at the lawsuit and the accusations against SEPTA. Alex.
Good morning. That lawsuit is being filed this morning by that attorney on behalf of riders. We just spoke with that attorney a short time ago here in Center City. Again, he is suing SEPTA. The attorney alleges SEPTA is making up the funding crisis and using riders as pawns to try to get more money from the state. The lawsuit states SEPTA assumes it will not get any money from the state, as it has in years past, in order to justify deep cuts. The lawsuit says SEPTA is sitting on a $400 million cash reserve it should dip into, and the cuts have unfairly impacted minorities and people with low incomes. The lawsuit reads in part, SEPTA's leadership is acting like a gang of riverboat gamblers playing a high-stakes game of Russian roulette with the lives and economic well-being of the citizens of southeastern Pennsylvania, the very people SEPTA is duty-bound to serve.
They're trying to intimidate Harrisburg into giving it whatever it wants. And it's not working, apparently, but they're using the Philadelphia citizens as pawns. And we're not going to put up with it.
SEPTA responded this morning. SEPTA did not want to take these steps. However, service cuts and fare increases are a necessary part of a larger plan to balance the budget. SEPTA is committed to continuing to work with Governor Shapiro and lawmakers on a transit funding solution. We're live in Center City this morning. I'm Alex DePrato, NBC 10 News.
Be sure to stay with NBC 10 on air and...
This shit is wild, yo. Like, on some real shit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, listen, man. SEPTA's new model, we might get you there eventually if Mercury not in retrograde. Like, SEPTA said they're cutting routes to save money. Meanwhile, their budget's thicker than a North Philly auntie's potato salad. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, on some real shit. Like, Philly's city planning is like a group project where everyone dropped the class. Our potholes got their own zip code. I hit one last week and ended up in 2007. Just imagine that. Like, come on, man. Let's be real, yo. We'll get to the EBT scams in a minute, but let's just say Philly's fraud game is so advanced, it should have its own LinkedIn. Like, this shit is wild, yo. But I know nobody's watching right now, so I'm going to jump into the second topic, all right? And we're going to be talking about Dr. Umar's daughter, all right? So, before we dive into the EBT fraud and EBT's fraud and the EBT's meltdown on TikTok, all right? I got to talk about this video that was sent to me, all right? Now, listen, I ain't seen it yet, so we watching it together. That's right. We're about to react to it in real time like it's a family reunion, and somebody just pulled out the receipts. So apparently, this video is about Dr. Umar's daughter, all right, and some heavy stuff she's going through. And folks been asking me, Racheal, do you think it's about an absent father or a vengeful mother? First of all, don't ask me to pick between two trauma troops, all right? Like it's a BuzzFeed quiz. I haven't seen the video yet, so I ain't got an opinion. But trust and believe I'm about to find out with y'all, all right? Now, if this video turns out to be a mess, I'm lighting it up like SEPTA's budget plan. And if it's real and raw, we're going to talk about it with respect, all right? But still keep it Philly. All right. Also, let's be honest. Dr. Umar has been out here building a school since Obama's first term. So if his daughter's out here struggling, we got to ask, was the blueprint for Black liberation missing a parenting chapter? But all jokes aside, all right, this is about accountability. And if this video shows a young woman in pain, we need to talk about it, how public figures protect or fail their own, because you can't preach healing to masses while your own house is on fire. So let's hit play, all right? Y'all can watch along, and remember, we're not here to clown someone's trauma. We're here to call out the contradictions, roast the hypocrisy, and maybe learn something in the process. So let's get into it. Whoa. Okay, right there. I'm like, whoa. Everything is already lined up. Like, what's up? All right, so shout out to Sweet Ma for life, all right? It's been a minute since I've seen Sweet Ma. Sweet Ma, don't strike me, please, all right? I just want to do a review and reaction to this video. Everybody sent me your video, so I want to see it. And when did you? That's why you uploaded this, John, 9 hours ago. All right. Let's get into it.
He put it in there deep, so he didn't pop my cherry. But
Whoa.
he went in there enough to where
I'm glad I got the headphones.
But he didn't pop my cherry. Like, he didn't go all the way up there. He just put the tip. But I regret doing it because when I be with guys, I don't be wanting them to put it up there.
What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? Before I put it down, because I am tired, I wanted to share a little bit of tea with you. If this isn't your cup of tea, please go grab a bottle of water and just leave me alone in the comments.
Y'all scaring me, bro. It shouldn't be burning. It
What
shouldn't
the
be burning.
fuck?
You burning down there?
Hold up. Wait a
This video
minute.
right here is just an update on what's going on with Dr. Umar's daughter, Anissa. So I have not watched the video yet, which I'm probably going to do it now just to be safe. I'm going to skip.
Shit, we haven't seen it either. All right, so if y'all find the original video, holla at a shorty, all right?
Through it real quick, make sure there's nothing you guys should not be hearing or seeing. And y'all just let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I feel as if Dr. Umar and his ex failed Anissa. They failed her.
Okay, I'm glad she said it like that because everybody is just pinning the blame on Umar. All right, like if Shorty didn't have two parents, all right, he may have been an absent parent, but the mother was the one who raised her. All right, and a lot of people might end up getting mad at what I say, but at the end of the day, it's my opinion. All right, I don't sit here and I don't bash people. All right, but I do sit here and hold people accountable for their shit. Listen, I hold myself accountable for the fuck up shit that I do and done. All right. So at the end of the day, listen, we're not biased here. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. If our opinions offend you, I suggest you exit left. All right. Because listen, I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm not a fan of no celebrity, no politician, nothing. As a teenager, yeah, I was a fan of Evie Queen and shit like that. But other than that, I'm not a fan of nobody. So let's watch this video, see what's going on with her. And I mean, in the process, see if it, is real, if she's doing a skit, or if the, apple is far from the tree or not.
Just was a virgin last week. And the way she's talking now, y'all. And y'all just let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I feel as if Dr. Umar and his ex failed Anissa. They failed her. She just was a virgin last week. And the way she's talking now, y'all.
All the people that wanted to get the f my life and be funny talking about something I'm burning. First of all, I'm not burning. For one, I'm a virgin. For two, if I'm burning, that means somebody gave me something, right? I'm a female, which means somebody put dick in me. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Somebody put something in me to give me something. If I have anything, it's because somebody else gave it to me.
Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. But you don't have to be straight to just get sexually transmitted disease. Like, you can get that from being attracted to the same sex. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. All right. Look, listen. I don't know what's going on. All right. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. All right. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, we'll figure this out.
Somebody put something in me to give me something. If I had, they gave me something, right? I'm a female, which means somebody put dick in me. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Somebody put something in me to give me something. If I have anything, it's because somebody else gave it to me. But y'all weird. Stop calling our phone. Everybody about to get blocked. Like, y'all just weird, and y'all know who y'all are. Because y'all trying to show off for live and just trying to be funny. If you a woman, you should know. You should have just DM'd me and told me on the side. Y'all be weird as shit.
Before we get into the video, this is so embarrassing. I went to her story, and as I'm scrolling through her story, I accidentally put a heart eye emoji, and I went to go remove it, and Instagram will not allow me to remove it.
Oh, wow.
It looks as if I'm a creep because her question was about sex, and I put heart emojis on my eyeballs. No. Her first question here: what's your favorite part during sex?
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Oh, shit. No.
What in the world is going on?
Hold on. I can't stand Instagram. I accidentally
I don't like Instagram
sent
either.
heart eyes, and I cannot unsend them. So she's probably going to think I'm a creep. This is so embarrassing. No. Under. So she asked, what is your favorite part during sex? And a lot of people are just responding. And she says it's fun. I guess she likes this little questionnaire she did. She says, not more than me. I love that ish. Just pull my hair out. I don't care. What I don't understand is Anissa claimed to be a virgin still. So I'm not sure what she means by loving backshots. And somebody
Right.
says, not gonna lie, missionary. And she says, OMG, yes, it goes down. That's my favorite position. No BS. What? She literally just said she's a virgin yesterday. Oh my gosh. So somebody answers what reverse cowgirl is, and she responds, oh, OMG. I like that one too, a lot, actually. I kid you not. This girl just said yesterday that she was a virgin, and she's fearful that she has an ST. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to watch the live because this is just too much. Someone said eating or playing with the cat before we smash. She responds, OMG, this is my favorite. Are you reading my mind? When I get my aggressively played with, I start squirting and I don't know why. LOL. Okay, Dr. Umar, shame. You failed your daughter, sir. Oh my gosh. I can't. I had to block her because I don't want her seeing that and thinking, no, I was just being nosy and trying to report to you guys. And this happens. But anyways, y'all, let me share this with you guys. I'll catch you in the comments.
You could get pregnant with pre-cum?
If you don't have the patience to watch the entirety of this video, go straight to the 12-minute mark for the X talk.
Did she just X that? If you can get preggo with that? I mean, yes, you can. How old is she? How old is Dr. Umar's daughter? Oh, she's 22 years old. Well, she was 22, I think, because she should be a little older than that. She's not going to be 22 years old at long. She's probably like 23. But let's continue.
But if I'm a virgin and it's not all the way up there, I'm not going to get pregnant because it's not up there. It's just the tip. They didn't, my is still
And
not
then
pop.
shove it in your little G spot.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody just, oh my God. They just said shove it in the, oh, yo, what in the world is going on? And I got my daughter around, so I can't really say certain words.
No, they didn't get it all the way up there. So that means I'm good. But it wasn't no condom.
You don't have a condom on?
So I have to put in a warning because I just finished watching this video and boy, was this heartbreaking, disappointing. I have no words, actually. I have no words. All I could say is her parents really failed her.
Both of them, yes.
And she's hanging out with two 14-year-olds that seem to be on a level that's higher than her when it comes.
Hold on, wait a minute. She said she's hanging out with two 14-year-olds. I mean, I can't say they're 14-year-olds, all right, until I see the video, but she's seen the video already. So I got to watch a little more, all right, because I can't sit here and say they're 14, but she's seen it and she's saying they're 14. So let's watch a little more.
To SEX, education-wise, poor education. Listen, this hurts to watch. It really does. So I'm gonna just give my warning now.
Listen, I'm having a little situation. I can't come downtown right now because somebody trying to get their sister on me, and I feel like I'm not trying to get jumped, so I can't come down there right now. But somebody owe me money, so
demon.
I need to go down there, but I can't right now. If I go down there, I don't know. I gotta have niggas with me. I can't go by myself. Pretty ass feet make them suck my toes from the back.
What the hell?
My front camera broke, so this is how we vibing today. Tomorrow, damn, I can't even go downtown. Who do security? I need 5 security guards.
Damn.
If I got 5, I'll go downtown. I need 5, not 4. I need 5 security guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What she think? She Cardi B right now? I can't.
How much y'all charge so I could go downtown tomorrow? I can't go downtown right now with no security because somebody trying to jump me on some weird shit. Everybody want with me, but the minute I do something back, I'm weird and everybody want to fight me. But y'all be starting with me. Y'all spent all my money on my card. Y'all did fraud on my shit. And the moment I hacked his Instagram, now he want to give me jump. I gave you your page back. Why you still mad? But you know why I'm not mad? Because I could get him booked right now if I wanted to. That's why I don't care. Hey, sister girl. Maybe he won't get nobody on me because he know I get him booked. Because he on probation any way. But you never know with these motherfuckers. You can't scare a motherfucker that don't care to die. He don't care to die, so you can't scare him. Feel me? Feel me? Why nobody commenting? What's going on? You gotta get the live back, Johnny. My stomach still hurt, bro. I just want something to drink. No, I don't even want that. I want a water ice for $1.
Yo, what in the world is going on?
Camille said she would send me something yesterday, but I fell asleep. Camille, I'm about to call you. I want a water ice. And some other stuff. Why you don't fuck with Kay? Don't do that. That's my... Remember when we used to be kids? We used to have nicknames. That's my right hand.
People gonna talk shit in the room that I'm not in. Anything she could have said. If she had a problem with what I said yesterday, bro, she could have just said me about it.
Camille, that's my dog. Oh, she's still on here. You better stop talking crazy. Camille, can you cash app it to me? Camille, you got $3 because I need medicine.
Why she don't have a job? Like, I noticed that, like, a lot of the videos that I do see from her, when I do see them, she's asking always for money. Like, she's 22, 23 years old. She should be out here looking for a job already, not begging for cash apps.
I'm on my stomach. I'm on my cycle, y'all. My stomach hurt, y'all. You gay?
What the hell?
Are you straight? I'm just asking.
Yo, what's that
You
question?
straight? You cute. Wait, how old is you? Oh, never mind. What the?
Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, sis is fighting demons. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, what in the world? Like, yo, she just straight up asked somebody, "Is you gay?" What in the world is going on?
That nigga 14. Never mind.
Yo, wait a minute.
Oh, y'all together? Nah, I want a water ice.
Gotta be careful
I'm
out
on my
there.
cycle. My stomach hurt, bro.
I know she could tell that those were young bulls. Like, damn, she ain't noticed that the child. Damn, she ain't noticed that the girl, the boy, whoever she asked, she ain't noticed they was 14. It's not that hard to tell they 14 or in their 20s.
Naya, how tall are you, bro? You know, me and Meatball are the same height. I thought she was like your height.
My height?
Yes, Meatball, we the same height.
Yo, I feel like I got a.
And I'm going with me today. We outside. And yeah, I'm trying to go to Lois Cookout on Sunday for her birthday. It's about to be jumping.
The hell?
Camille, that's fine. Just send me the $1. I'm over here. Stomach hurt. Camille, my cash app is Nisa the Goat.
You gonna need
Just
more than
send
$1. You gonna need more than $1 to get you a Midol. Shit, and there's no water ices for $1. Where in the world do you get a water ice for $1 in 2025? Shit. She gonna need more than $1. Like, what in the world is she doing? Sis is really out here fighting demons.
Please.
I wasn't being dramatic. She fucked out my hair. That's being dramatic. Cause why the f would she ever give me that big ass?
Who's she going in circles?
I just realized you got your hair done. I see you posting my. That's cute as fuck, girl. That's cute as. Y'all like her hair, y'all. That's cute. And she got blue in it. That's really, really cute. Oh, who did it?
This girl, her name's Cece.
That's really, really cute. Thank y'all. I'm going to pin that.
But her hairstyle is only $50.
Look, Mar just joined. That's really, really freaking cute. You ain't reach out to Elizabeth. Yo, Elizabeth got that fucking bag. But this is the thing. I don't use nobody for their money. And I don't know Elizabeth's Instagram. So if y'all know it, send it to me. I don't know her page. If I don't know her page, I can't get in contact with her. I know she would help me. I'm in pain. I ain't take no medicine.
What the hell?
I'm not one of them people that don't like to take medicine. I'll take it if I need it. You got some people that don't take it at all. I don't know what y'all be trying to show the world that y'all so strong. But take the medicine. You're going to be burning the hell anyway.
Yo, she is funny as shit. What the fuck? She said, take the damn medicine. You going to be burning your hell anyways. Well, maybe some of us don't want to, put that toxic shit in our bodies like that. Unless it's really, really needed. Like, what in the world? Yo, she said something. It's not about being scared. Some of us just love our bodies, all right? And we just don't want to put anything and everything in it. But you're 22 years old. You're still young. You're still learning. 22, 23 years old. Listen, I don't know. What in the world is going on? Like, first, she asked, can you get pregnant with pre-cum? Yes, you can. But, like, I know her mama should have taught her this. This is why I'm looking at people like, why is y'all just blaming Umar? Like, he was the absent father, right? According to everything, right? So who was left there to raise? The mom. Both of these parents have failed this young lady. And y'all out here just pinning the blame on one person because y'all don't like him. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, this shit is wild.
Like the I'm not though. Y'all be safe. Come on, give us a fit check. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. They're not pants, they shorts. Go look at your cash app. What happened? What? Y'all messy. Nike socks with the what is those? Nike what? Vomeros? You don't even know. He don't even know. Thank you, Mel. Mel sent me $1. Where can I get a water ice for $1? Oh yeah. Thank you, babe, for my $1. How you?
Is she in South Philly, West
Oh
Philly?
no, not like that. Not like that, Didi. Not like that though.
Her name is Khalil.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing construction?
Yes.
Wow. When is it going to be finished?
Never know.
Really?
It takes a while.
Oh my goodness. I need another video with Speak Your Mind. He need to pull up on me. He was been supposed to do another one, but he didn't. Superman, where the fuck he at?
Superman, what the fuck?
Come the fuck outside. It's hot.
Superman in the booth, all right? Go look for a payphone if you can find one in Philly. I know some still exist, all right? They say Superman changed in the booth. So since you called him, you might catch him in the pay booth, all right? Go find him.
Maybe the water ice will help a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Water ice.
Maybe the water ice make me feel a little better because I'm bleeding like nobody's business. It make no sense.
It's not nobody's business.
I'm really bleeding like the fuck.
Yo.
Bro, it's too much. Bro, I gotta go to the doctor, bro. 40 people. Why the fuck is there 40 people on my fucking live? Y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I'm a virgin. I never got penetrated, but there have been guys that have tried to put it in there, and the last guy that did it, he put it in there deep, so he didn't pop my cherry, but he went in there enough to where he expanded it, but he didn't pop my cherry. Like, he didn't go all the way up there. He just put the tip. But I regret doing it because when I...
Oh, what the fuck? Wait a minute. So she's going to talk about her... All right, so her dad out here, you know, doing $500 dinner dates with the doctor, and she's out here telling us her sex stories. All right, y'all. All right, So I watched a little bit of the video. All right, we're gonna still watch it. We're gonna get right back into it. All right, but let me just say this. All right, sis is clearly fighting some demons, real ones, and I'm not here to clown her pain. All right, I am here to speak facts. Though, first of all, the only person that could truly help her is her. You can't pour healing into someone who's still sipping. All right, from a sippy cup of denial. All right, she needs therapy. Absolutely. But she's got to want it, all right? You can't drag someone into healing like it's a pop up shop, all right? Now, let's talk about how can I say, the absent father narrative. Yeah, Dr. Umar might have been, how can I say, out here building schools and preaching, all right? Teaching Pan African. But if your own daughter's out here spiraling, that's a chapter you skipped, all right? Still, let's not act like every woman with a missing dad ends up in chaos, all right? There's a lot of women out here, all right? Plenty, let me say it like this, plenty of us grew up without a father and still managed to build empires out of trauma, all right? As crazy as it sounds, all right? Why? Because we've turned that pain into motivation. All right. You cannot build an infrastructure on something that's already broken. But here's the part folks don't want to say out loud. All right. The mother raised her, period. So if we're pointing fingers, don't just aim at the man. All right. How can I say? If we're just pointing fingers, don't just aim at the man who dipped, all right? Aim at the woman who stayed, because parenting ain't just about presence, it's about impact. And if the impact was toxic, then both parents need to, hold that L. So no, I'm not making excuses. I'm making it, how can I say, plain. If y'all want to play if y'all want to play the blame game, don't pick favorites. Blame both parents. Accountability ain't gendered. And to Dr. Umar, all right, if you can break down white supremacy in 3-hour live streams, you could pick up the phone and check on your daughter. Healing starts at home, not on a podium, all right? And even if she doesn't want to answer, she doesn't want to pop up, keep calling, try and keep trying, all right? Because you may have not been there, all right? Because according to him, Mama didn't let him. Mama Smurf didn't let him. So if Mama Smurf didn't let you, she's 22 years old going on 23. You keep trying, all right? Then if, somewhere along the line, you see that you can't get through to her as a father, you walk away. You tried. But at least try. But I can't even sit here and say if he's trying or not because I'm not in his life. But let's watch a little bit of this. All right, I'm gonna have to pause it because it's not my video, so I might throw some roast here and there or say something. All right, but I'm not picking a side. All right, so for those of y'all asking, is this the result of an absent father or a vengeful mother? I feel as though that is the result of both. All right, both of these parents failed this child. One wasn't there, but the other one was. Where did she learn this from?
Be doing it with guys. I don't be wanting them to put it up there. I just be wanting them to feel on it.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. For those of y'all that missed it. For those of y'all that missed it.
And the last guy that did, I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I'm a virgin. I never got penetrated, but there have been guys that have tried to put it in there, and the last guy that did it, he put it in there deep, so he didn't pop my cherry. But he went in there enough to where he expanded it, but he didn't pop much. Like, he didn't go all the way up there. He just put the tip. But I regret doing it because when I be doing it with guys, I don't be wanting them to put it up there. I just be wanting them to feel on it. Like, just feel on it. Just feel on the vagina. Because I get I never had a problem with getting aroused or wetness. I never had to use lube under that. But I just be wanting them to rub against it. They be the ones that be wanting to put it up there. And I be like, well, if you're going to do that, just don't do it too much.
Somebody told me before that Shorty was, hopping on rainbows, but I don't think she is. It seems like she's experimenting. So she could be hopping on the rainbows. So it seems like she's experimenting, but I don't think that, you know, how can I say? I think she's bi. I don't think she's gay like a lot of people, you know, a lesbian like people were telling me. Because she seems like she's been experimenting with guys, all right? But she doesn't know too much about sex. Cause she says he put it all the way in there, but he didn't pop my cherry. Why she feels like, you know, this is something that she should put out on social media, I don't know. Who she, you know, seen do this in a but she's 22 years old already, 23 years old. Guys, she's a grown ass woman. She should be working. All right. But I mean, I don't know what's going on. This is a conversation her mama should have had with her. Her mom should have had this conversation with her.
They be doing it enough to where they can like stroke it. Like you would think it's in there, but it's not all the way in there. It's just the tip. But I really regret doing that shit. Because as you do it more and more, even if it's just the tip, it's going to keep opening up and eventually you're going to get it open. But I got to go to the doctors because now every time I use a bathroom, it burns. And it's not an STD. It's because I've been a virgin for 23 years. So for somebody to finally be able to open the lining of my vagina.
Shorty, if you're burning down there, you have an ST. Yo, and y'all blaming Umar? Umar wasn't there. The mama raised her. You know, listen, you know what? I gotta be respectful. They both failed. Both of them. Am I hearing her correctly?
Even if it's just a little bit, it's going to hurt like shit. Because I went 23 years without doing really, you could say 22, 23 years without doing absolutely nothing.
Obviously, you went 22, 23 years without doing absolutely nothing because you don't come out having sex straight out your mama's wound. What the Yo, her mom failed her horribly. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think about he wasn't there. Listen. I don't know what's going on with Umar, all right? Hopefully he gets his shit together, all right? I know y'all hate him. Listen, I don't know the man from a can of paint, so I have no feelings towards him. But at the end of the day, listen, this is not his fault, all right? The mama is to blame too. Mama didn't sit here and have the conversations about the birds and the bees. The mom didn't sit here and, how can I say, pass down anything that the child, listen, she didn't teach her how to be a lady, none of that. Did she try? I don't know. I can't sit here and say she did. But from the looks of it, she failed. All right? Like, yes, fathers are needed in the households. Yes. But sometimes it doesn't work out. All right? And I can't sit here and say this is the result of an absent father. All right? I mean, it could have parts, how can I say? Him being absent could be, a part of why she's lashing out like this and has been. But it was the mama who raised her. All right? A lot of us was raised out here with, how can I say, by single moms, no fathers, whether we were male or female. And what's crazy, right? No matter what, a lot of us turned out okay. And our parents went through hell too, as single parents. All right? Could she have mental health issues? Maybe. We don't even know. Her dad is the psychologist, not me. So this is wild. It's seeming like, I'm not going to say, I'm going to say something's off up there. All right? She has something. Could it be, she could be autistic for all we know on some real shit. Like, I'm going to just say that. But something's wrong. Sis is seriously fighting demons.
Nothing. I didn't have my first sexual encounter till I was like 22 years old. And I'm 23 now. I just turned 23 a couple months ago. In May.
That's what I was about to say. Wasn't she like 22 a couple months ago? Okay, so she said she just turned 23 in May, and that was not so long ago. So she just recently started, I guess, trying to experiment the penetration with men.
Hey, so I feel like if you on here and you a virgin, don't do it at all. Don't even only let them rub against it. Don't let them try to put it in there, even if it's just a little bit, because you're not gonna feel like a virgin no more, because that's gonna hurt. Like, it's really open and it's not. So I'm gonna go to the doctor and see what they say, because when I use the bathroom, you gotta think about it. I'm already bleeding. So when I use the bathroom, that shit hurt, because now it's open a little more than it was. So now it hurt. And it's uncomfortable. And I don't think I should have to go through that. When niggas suck and dick, they don't gotta go through none of that burning shit. Unless you burning. They just do what they do and get the f on. They don't hurt.
That's not true.
I'm not letting another nigga touch me, period. And I've been...
Sis. Okay. I don't know if this is a skit. She's 23 years old. Doesn't know what sex is really about, or, because she's saying that the bull penetrated her, but she's still a virgin. So obviously her mama didn't sit and have this conversation with her. All right. She's saying that it's hurting her down there and that she's burning. She's got a sexually transmitted disease. All right. He burned you, sis. He burned you. Whoever it was that you was with burnt you. And if he penetrated you, you're not a virgin no more. That's why it's hurting down there. All right. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, not every female bleeds when her cherry gets busted. As crazy as it sounds. But let's continue.
I said this. The last time I did something with a guy was probably... it might have been like Thursday. It's Tuesday. It might have been like Thursday. I'm trying to remember that day. What was that day?
Hey, yo.
Because Meatball, I fuck with her. She called me that day.
And you messing around with Meatball?
That was the day I almost got raped. That was the last time I did something with somebody.
Yo, listen, can't nobody help her. I can't, oh wow, she just said that. Like, she is out here really lashing out, all right? Therapy could probably help, but she has to seek it, all right? You can't force nobody to get it, all right? She's 22, 23 of age by law, all right? She's going to want to have to seek that help. She, from the few videos that I have watched from her, all right, she doesn't want her dad's help. She doesn't want her mom's help. But recently, I seen a video of her, and I think she was back at her mom's, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what's going on with her, all right? But she needs serious mental health. That's what she needs.
And that was about a week ago. I've never been so petrified in my life. To feel like somebody really about to force themselves onto me like that.
Wow.
And I can't do nothing. I don't even like to think about it. But I gotta get a burner. Cause so many people getting away with shit. Yeah, imagine he really would have did it. If I was drunk, he definitely would have did it. And I would have been so distraught. Like, if he would have did it, I know if I was drunk, he would have did it. And I would have been so... People kill themselves over this. Getting raped puts you in a very, very deep down depression, whether you a man or a woman.
Wow.
That shit could put you in a real depression.
It's unfortunate she got to go through this. But she has to seek the help. It's her.
Real shit.
yo, who on my live? 39 people. I ain't even reading the comment. Urgent care on Broad Street. Okay. He probably burning. Don't let them boys touch your spot. That's why you bleeding. You could get pregnant like that too.
Yep.
How? They don't be nothing on me. I sent you money for medicine. Wait, I missed all these.
That don't mean nothing. Listen, all it takes is for a simple drop of sperm to drop on your panties and you can get pregnant. Alright? All it takes is for him to, put it on your back and it drips towards the front. That's all it takes. But you know what? She's still young and ignorant, so.
Comments. Wait, don't come on live. No. I want you on live, Sonny. Back up. What? What's wrong?
I'm finna cook breakfast. Do you want some?
Yeah, what you about to make? Yeah, go ahead, Sonny. I'll eat some. Pre-cum. Oh, good. Wait, Sanaya, come here real quick. You could get pregnant with pre-cum?
Yo, this is wild.
But if I'm a virgin and it's not all the way up there, I'm not going to get pregnant because it's not up there. It's just the tip. My cherry's still
And
not
then
popped.
shove it in your little G spot.
What in the world is going on?
They didn't get it all the way up there.
Yo.
So that means I'm good.
Yeah.
No,
but
you're
it
not.
wasn't no condom.
You don't have a condom on? You can't feel shit on a condom on. I'm gonna get the condom.
No, he didn't have one on. But most of the guys I do shit wear a condom. But some of them be so ready they don't even wear the condom. I'm irritated, bro.
What? So you scared?
You could get pregnant. Do I need to take a pregnancy test?
Hey y'all.
You
You like my
should.
hair? Oh, y'all fuck with it?
Period. Clock it.
Oh, I see that your iPhone. Period.
You look like a little ass kid.
My sister had her daughter off pre-cum. I'm not no damn pregnant.
What?
Sanaya, it didn't go all the way up. My camera up. It didn't go all the way up. That's why I don't use
Well, that's a damn shame.
How old is she?
Should I take a pregnancy test?
Yeah. She iced my
girl. No, if I was pregnant, I wouldn't be on my cycle. Duh.
Because I never went to go get my uniform.
Huh?
Hey, what happened? Why?
It's muted.
It's off mute.
I can count on my hand how many people I ever did anything with.
Oh my God, Nisa, go to
said
the doctor.
He nutted in you.
You can.
No, he
said the person said too late for a plan B. Just go to the
right.
I don't know what the fuck that.
Ovulation Z. I don't know what that.
Bro, if I was pregnant, I wouldn't be on my cycle. Duh. Right, Sanaya?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Yes, you can still get pregnant and be on your cycle. Yo, why didn't her mom have the conversation with her? Listen, guys, I got to pay for my StreamYard. So can y'all do me a favor? Share the stream. All right. I'm not going to say that, smash the like button unless y'all have enjoyed the stream. But if y'all have enjoyed the stream so far, do a shorty a favor and smash that like button, man. But look, share the video. Let's bring awareness. All right. Because listen, I feel as though Shorty is fighting demons. Both her parents are failing her. But because, the world don't like Umar, they're just pinning the blame on Umar. All right. Like, she needs serious help. All right. Mama should have had conversations with her about this. All right. Like, yo, this shit is wild. Like, she is really so comfortable to come online and just really say this shit out loud. Like, she don't care who hears. Sis, you're burned. If the bull burned you, you ain't used no protection. All right. He penetrated you. You're in pain and you're hurting because he probably did pop your cherry. And you're thinking that you're on your period, but you're not. Listen, I don't know why her mom ain't have this conversation with her. But her mama should have been the one having this conversation with her. But she's out here having this conversation with teens. That little girl look young as shit.
So I'm good.
Wait, you can be pregnant on your cycle.
No, you can't.
It said, "Gay, check up the girl."
Yes, you can.
Cause
bro, y'all scaring me, bro.
It shouldn't be burning. It shouldn't be burning.
He gave her an STD.
Yes.
He gave.
But it's been week. It's been like a week. It's been like 2 weeks.
Still one night stand?
No.
Oh.
He be down Southwest.
This comment's messy. Hold on.
But this was weeks ago. Like,
you can still get pregnant on your cycle.
That's why I'm
like what?
That's
no,
why I'm
you
rocking
can't.
condoms all day.
Because when you on your cycle,
you still can
and you
pregnant.
bleed, it's getting rid of your egg. So if you pregnant, you can't be on your cycle because that means your egg is fertilized. When you on your cycle, your egg.
That's the fastest way to get pregnant. Why in the world her mom ain't had this conversation? Lord have mercy. We got a 23-year-old out here walking, like, no knowledge of what sex is about, but is having sex. This is why they need to change the age of consent. Even listen, alleged, even though she was a virgin until she was 22, she said. But come on, man. There's virgins out here that know a lot about sex and haven't had sex. All right, and no, they haven't had sex. But she's out here putting this out there. Like, this shit is wow. We got Gary Busted Down Brown in the building. Blessings, OG. Blessings, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Yo, this shit is crazy. Am I really? Like, what the fuck?
Eggs are not fertilized.
How you like your
right, Sanaya?
Fried or fertilized.
Girl, y'all about to what? We still on their period.
I don't do that.
I be on my dairy.
How much you want though?
What are they talking about? How much I want for what? Bro, what is they talking about, bro? Come here.
I gotta read his comments. You need a big sis.
Light skin.
Well, she said you need a big. You need, go to the hospital. You need a big assist.
Oh, what?
You need a big sis.
A big sister.
Yes, you can.
What?
They say yes, you can. Go get checked. Go to the doctor.
It says it's probably termites.
What the
termites?
It say you accident child. Girl, yes, you can.
I'm not a child. Mind your business.
Who the fuck told you that? Yes, you can.
She is a child.
Yeah, Southwest, no. Probably BV.
I'm not gonna lie. When I did it with the bull that was weeks ago from Southwest,
I'm not 12. I'm 14.
Listen, y'all.
Yo, listen, this is why I say that she's got to have some type of mental health issues, because she's having this conversation with teens, 14-year-olds. Like, listen, all right, listen, I see why folks are coming at her, all right? I really do. But before y'all go full internet, how can I say, internet jury, all right, let's ask the real question. What if she's dealing with mental health issues? Because the way she was talking to that 14-year-old about sex, that wasn't just awkward, all right? It was alarming. The kid knew more than she did. And that's not just weird, all right? It's a red flag waving in high wind. Let's be real. Something's off. You can feel it. And I'm not here to diagnose, all right? Her dad is the psychologist, all right? But I am here to say if she's struggling mentally, dragging her online ain't gonna fix it. She needs help, professional help. But like I said before, she has to want it. All right. You can't force healing on someone who's still defending the chaos. All right. And for the folks trying to pin this all on Dr. Umar being absent, nah, that's too easy. All right. Plenty of women grew up without a father and didn't end up in this kind of mess. So let's not act like daddy issues are the only ingredient in this stew. All right. And let's not forget, the mother raised her. So if we're passing out accountability, don't just hand it to the man who ghosted. All right. Hand it to the woman who stayed and shaped the environment. If the house was toxic, both architects need to answer for the blueprint. So yeah, if you want to blame someone, blame both parents. This isn't a solo act, all right? It's a duet of dysfunction. And the audience, this ain't just gossip, all right? It's a reminder that public figures need to check on their own before preaching to the world. Because if your daughter's out here spiraling and you're out here live streaming lectures, like, something ain't adding up. Let's bring awareness. Let's be bold. And let's stop pretending that silence, all right, shame or status can cover up what's clearly crying out for help. All right. Like, for those of you, all right, listen, I got to pay for my StreamYard. So share the video because StreamYard isn't going to push it. And let's help bring awareness to these topics. All right. Help a shorty out. Listen, if y'all enjoyed the stream, smash that like button. If you didn't, the dislike is right there. But help a shorty share. this video out and, help her bring awareness. But let's continue. Like, this shit is crazy.
Oh, when I did it with the bull from weeks ago from Southwest, he didn't use a condom and he nutted like.
Bro, they mocking my boy.
Yo, listen, he nutted like 3 times, right? This
And
was no, oh my god, but this was weeks ago. This was like weeks ago. That's why I know it can't be him, bro. That was weeks ago. It gotta be the last that I did it with. I'm not saying his name.
And it said she was a virgin.
I am. They didn't pop my cherry. They just put like a little bit up there. I'm still.
Oh, so they put their tip in it.
They didn't get it
How
all the
big
way
is
up.
the tip? Was the tip feel like a 4-acre land?
Still a baby. I don't care.
Hold up, wait a minute.
To mind your business.
Yo, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? They out here comparing sizes like we're fucking trying to see if it's a fucking hot dog or a motherfucking sausage. Is it a little Vienna sausage or is it a fucking sausage? What the fuck type question is that? Get the fuck out. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. And this is a conversation between a 23-year-old and 14-year-olds. What in the world? Yo, what in the world is going on?
Business. I look at
least my mom.
Child. Girl, yes you can.
I'm not a child. Mind your
Who the
business.
fuck told you that? Yes, you can. Shaking my head. Southwest, no. Probably BV.
I'm not gonna lie. When I did it with the bull that was weeks ago from Southwest,
I'm not 12. I'm 14.
Listen, yo. When I did it with the bull from weeks ago from Southwest, he didn't use a condom and he nutted like.
Bro, they mocking my boy.
Yo, listen, he nutted like 3 times, right? This
And
was
you?
no, oh my god, but this was weeks ago. This was like weeks ago. That's why I know it can't be him, bro. That was weeks ago. It gotta be the last that I did it with. I'm not saying his name.
And it said she was a virgin.
I am.
Not no more.
They didn't pop my cherry.
Yes, they did.
Just put like a little bit up there. I'm still.
Oh, so they put the tip in it.
You
They didn't get it all
How
the way
big
up.
is the tip? Was the tip feel like a 4-acre land?
Still a baby. I don't care. Shut up, day mom. 8. What the fuck? To mind your business.
I look
At least my mom know what the fuck I'm doing.
How many people on there?
35.
35.
It says BV or Twix.
Stop letting them jump on you.
BV.
Stop letting
BV or Twix, something like that. It's capable.
So what if? Wait, Sanaya. What if they pre-cum in you, but they didn't get it up there?
Then he said, "Nah, it went in. You're not a virgin."
No, it didn't.
Yo, she's asking a 14-year-old these questions. My mouse want to act up. Nah, come on, mouse. I'm trying to find the right words. She's 23. They're 14, and she's asking them for advice and questions. Shouldn't it be the other way around? This is why I'm saying she's got to be going through some type of mental health issues, right? And this is why I say both parents failed her. While daddy's out here trying to build empires, he's not realizing that the main empire is burning down. His legacy. And mama ain't passed down nothing good either. What did mama pass down? Lord have mercy. What's going on? The Smurf family. Jesus Christ.
She said no. I know it didn't go in there because I would have been like it would have gave me
What
a
the
shot.
hell?
It didn't go up there. It was just like the tip.
Hold up.
I know it
Wait
wasn't the
a
whole-
minute. She said it. So I didn't know that we get shocked when we did the do shit. Let me find out. We out here doing the do with fucking what's his name? Thor and his family. Shit. Gods and shit. She said I know it didn't go up in there because I would have gotten shocked. Like what the fuck? The nigga had electricity going through his body and shit. She thought she had a real wand in there.
thing. I know that for a fact.
She can't even read yet. I can read certain words.
That shit is so.
Her chat is roasting the teens.
Y'all, your follow is funny. It's a big thing. He had a dirty dick.
If I had, listen, I remember the first guy I ever did anything with.
One internet.
And he was cool. Like, he was a dark-skinned nigga. I'm not saying his name.
His name was Tyrone.
No, the fuck it wasn't. Y'all don't know him. But
that's you. I wouldn't ask you nothing either.
What in the world is going
what is they
on?
talking about?
They talking about I wouldn't ask a 14-year-old nothing. Why you asking that little girl? Because I know more than her.
As far as sex-wise, yeah.
I don't know a damn thing.
You a virgin?
Hell yeah.
For real? Don't
shut up.
Out of my face. I don't like
can
when
say
people
whatever
do that.
I want.
Don't play with me. I don't like when people do that shit.
That's a
Hey,
kid.
Shorty.
Yeah,
You okay?
she behaves just like a kid too, though. Man, I wouldn't go toe to toe with her. I wouldn't bump heads with her. She still got a child mentality.
You making
Was
breakfast?
it circumcised? Does this have it? What the, is that what's?
Yo,
Is that
this
what
shit
know
is
if they
wild.
circumcised or not. You just look at it. I mean, if they circumcised,
That was
it's less like skin on it.
Cause I'm transferring. I don't have to be in school. My mom know I'm not in school. Mind your business.
Wait, you graduated?
I graduated.
No, she dumb as
I
fuck.
graduated in 10th grade.
Stop lying.
Shut up.
You just started to go to 9th grade. You dumb as
Shut up.
You went to school today?
No.
I don't gotta read to like. That's why I felt reading class.
You going tomorrow?
I gotta
get my uniform shirt. I go. Ooh, let me stop seeing my school name on here.
When do you go?
I can go whenever. I just gotta get my school shirt.
She go to Edison.
No, when there's school. Why would
And he go to cross.
Get the fuck out of here. She go to school right here next to me. She go to Edison. She go right here. That's like 2-3 blocks down from where I'm at. Like, get the fuck. Yo, this shit is wild. I should have figured. A lot of kids from Edison be cutting. A lot of kids from Alany do too.
Roads up west.
Turn around.
But when did they start school?
Oh, the 25th. I missed that first.
So you ain't go to school at all this year?
What? I only missed 2 days.
Oh.
Who just started?
Whole crowd slow.
Who's slow? I
Hold on. Who the f y'all talking about? Because I slept every one of y'all on this live.
Damn.
Hold on. I'm about to screenshot something.
That whole crowd slow.
I don't be around people that ain't safe.
See, that's why a lot of people be threatening her. Because earlier in the video, she said she couldn't go down to downtown because, you know, there was people down there that was going to jump her. And it's because of shit like this. See, people, listen, this is why I be telling a lot of people. Social media is going to be the death of many, yo. Y'all got to make sure that y'all mouth match them hands, man. Y'all going to come on here acting gangster, knowing damn well y'all fucking wankster like 50 Cent be saying. Shut them traps up, because motherfuckers out here be taking that shit serious. And the world may seem big, but in reality, the bitch is a small place. Yes, sis is fighting demons, yo. She out here starting drama and shit online. But see, people feed that shit. They feed that fuel she giving. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you got to be careful out here, yo.
Hold on, because I'm about to, hold on, because she about to, hold on.
You eating like?
Because this bitch that's on here,
Where my candy?
she about to piss me the f off. She
Yeah.
not even on here. Hold on, I'm about to send it
You
to
stole
her.
my candy.
She want a response out of me so bad, and I'm going to give it to her.
Who?
Watch this.
Who? Let's see my toes.
Let me see the. I don't want the candy.
No.
Damn, I can't find the other comment. You want a reaction out of me so bad, and I'm going to give you one. Excuse me. Yeah, Ro Gotti, and I know you know where I live. I don't give a f about none of
Call
that.
the Ro Gotti.
You been in my DMs for how long trying to talk to me? First off, let me be honest. Nobody say nothing. I thought she was. Be quiet, or y'all got dogs
Yeah.
trying to talk. Shut the f up. She's a female. I thought she was in there. I was on Rocky Live, and I seen her, and I was like, ooh, who this? I'm thinking she in there. We got off the live. She called me. We talking or whatever the case is. She cut me off. We was talking on that. She got me clothes and shoes. I couldn't fit the shoes, so she took them back. I kept the clothes up, but I can't even get them because they in somebody's house and she not opening the door. But she cut me off, and then she tried to come back, like, and I was like, no. So she kept DMing me, and I was ignoring her because the last time I talked to her was when I was in Atlanta. She got mad because She got mad
Damn.
because one of my cousins was like, "Oh, that's your boo," and I was like, "That's not my boo," and she got mad and hung up. You wasn't my boo. You had just cut me off, and I called you back because I was drunk, like I was tipsy, and I was like, "Let me talk to her." You wasn't my boo. You cut me off. You cannot cut people off and then walk into their life whenever you want to. That's not how that works. So you want to get on my live and talk about something ill instead of just coming in you a woman. You know, you could come in my DMs and teach me something, but instead you went get on live and give them a show. So now I'm going to give them a show. I don't want you no more. And I never will want you anymore. Because you cut me off and then you try to come back. What did you, now you trying to be funny. Now you trying to be funny.
Maybe that's some snacks.
Snacks?
Candy. Candy make my stomach go.
I don't even eat candy, Sanaya.
Yo, the demons that she is fighting is deep, man. And listen, I can't even say the system failed her, right? Her parents failed her. And I'm not just pinning the blame on Umar, man, because Umar was absent. Where do y'all think she learned this toxic behavior from?
I think she's gonna get water ice.
Yeah, but I don't feel like walking.
I sure did.
But ain't that weird though? You get on live trying to be funny. Like you mad as shit. I didn't respond to none of your DMs. I don't want you.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Hey, get your ass up here. Get my fucking dog. Cause if that dog get ran over, I'ma run one of you motherfuckers over. I'ma steal somebody's car and I'ma run y'all the over.
What the hell?
But to all the motherfuckers that was getting me, fuck y'all.
Damn.
Get in the house, baby. Come here. Come here. Get in the house. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, she left. She left. I don't know sure what the fuck I said, but that's weird. You wait to get on live to try to be funny. I'm mad as shit. My friend came her book. Get in the house. Did they use the bathroom? Go in the house.
Nobody's saying anything. Q&A. Talk.
Where is Didi at, Tiny?
Like y'all boring. You're just watching.
Yo, go follow my Instagram.
No free promo.
Only
if you want to be funny.
How was it?
But
So you lied to me.
Can I do it? Can I do mine?
Wait, hold on. You lied and said that you was a virgin.
Why would I be out
No
here?
free promo. Everybody got to pay me. You said you was
How
a
much?
virgin.
Why would I be out telling people, oh,
$25.
Damn.
I got a free promo from Meatball before. No, I didn't, y'all.
Wait, Sanaya, what's this on your arm?
Huh?
You was cutting yourself?
Why you said I on live?
Damn.
That's what that is?
You good, sis? I don't think none.
Shut up! I used to do it too.
What the hell? Yeah, she's fighting demons.
Y'all keep digging. I don't even know me.
Sanaya, we had crabs and all that last night. You missed it, bro.
I was getting my hair done.
Bro, we had crabs, shrimp,
I was there.
egg, potatoes,
Bro, look at
broccoli.
my hair. Look
Damn.
at my
Right,
hair.
Sonny, wasn't it good?
You sound like the damn song. I can't even. Listen. Don't get me to lie. I can't remember the lyrics, but y'all know which one I'm talking about.
mad because I was mad at it. She left all this edges out. I had to cut my edges.
All I know is once September 22nd hits,
I could make them look a little better.
there since I smashed it. To be honest, I've been chilling.
Oh,
I can have them.
oh, you
I
smashed?
can have them.
Wait, you heard that?
Or no, they yours?
You heard that? He
What?
said, all I know is when September 22nd hits, that's going to mark 3 years since I smashed. And to be honest, I've been chilling.
Who? Oh.
We got M&M's. You don't care if you following us.
Hey, y'all, you weird as shit. Because you never called me after I left me sweet. You were supposed to come get me. Now I don't want to. Now don't get me no more pussy.
Bitch, I'm pretty sure I
Damn.
knew more than
They
you,
cute,
bitch.
though.
Shut up.
They yours?
Come down Frankfurt car so I can pull your mama by her wig.
Hey.
You see, this is social media. Social media is gonna be the death for many. Look how they talking to the people online. This shit is wild.
No, hey, y'all not about to get my live the man. I'm gonna be pissed.
Lisa, do
Then they
YouTube
gonna
vlog,
ban it.
please. You mad funny. Make a YouTube
I need a
channel.
new phone first.
Or like get that little pro on thingy.
I need a
Oh shit, they bringing her to
I'm gonna go
YouTube.
go get my weed.
Where is Superman?
Superman in the house. He is his light-skinned brother.
I just told you to go find that nigga in the booth, man. He be changing in the booth. Go to see if you can find a payphone somewhere in Philly. All right, there are some that still exist. I haven't seen it, but people say it does exist. I haven't seen a payphone in Philly since I was 15. The ones that I do see that exist are freaking broken. Like they took the John off the goddamn bar. Listen, they just took that shit. All right, they took the John from the concrete. Payphone and all you see is the goddamn frame. All right. And I guess they did that shit to steal the change. But he's in a booth somewhere. Go find him. All right? Keep asking for fucking Superman throughout this whole goddamn live. Shit. Go look up in the sky. If you think it's a bird, it's really him.
Tell him to come outside.
I don't know why you're not coming. Oh, but if you're right here, right this shit tight right here.
No, it look tight. Why the f did she read it that tight?
But then look, her like she was. Where is that?
Yeah, don't look at my tools.
Like
she did that tight as you could tell.
She did a little small.
Get that little girl in the house. First of all, she's not a little girl. For two, y'all be talking reckless. Like when I'm with them, ain't nothing gonna happen to them. So
Hold up, wait a minute. See, man, look, listen. See, she's a grown woman. They told her, tell them little kids to go in the house. She said, first of all, she's not a little girl. She is a little fucking girl. She's only nothing but 14 years old. Don't even know how to wipe her ass right. You're 23 years old. All right, I see why people coming at her. But I feel as though they seriously, instead of bashing her, like people just need to keep trying. Like personally, Umar, your daughter's 23 years old. The excuse was before that mama smurfed it and let you, be a part of her life. Keep trying. Keep trying until you, I don't know, listen, fall out somewhere. All right? Keep fucking trying as a father and show her that you really do care if you really do. I'm just like a little lost on how you out here, you see where I'm coming from, trying to help other kids while your own child is building her own casket. And I know that you can't help everybody out there, and sometimes you have to get harder on your kids, but dude, you've never been there. At least try until you can get in. And if you notice that somewhere along the line later on you can't get in, all right, we get it why you gave up. But shit, try now. Because she fucking needs you, dude.
So that's why, matter of fact, I'm going to say they let out the night. I was about to say school. I'm not going to say school.
Who let out?
Who let out? My little
I went up there yesterday with my scarf on. It was like, why you guys scarf? Just in case somebody want to pop.
She needed a belt.
So I'm not trying to fight.
I don't get whippings. My mom.
Didi! Can you get Didi, please? I'm about to walk to the store. I want to.
My mom won't even whip my ass. One thing y'all can tell me, my mom will whip my ass. I don't need the belt.
Her mom do be whipping her ass.
No, she don't. She only beat my ass when I was with that little boy, Makai. She
Damn.
put my ass up for running away, bro.
You really a virgin?
No, he's not a virgin.
How many bodies you got?
What?
Huh? I'm being serious. Somebody walk to the store. Can you walk me?
Can I walk you to the store? I was cooking for Sonya.
Oh, I thought Sonya was making herself. All right, never mind.
6.
Let's go to the.
If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.
Yo. This is wild. I'm not going to sit here and lie, all right? This has been wild. Like, damn. All right. So, let's be real. Unless she's faking this, sis needs help. And I'm not talking about a prayer circle and a saga stick, all right? I mean real help, therapy, evaluations, something. Because the way she was talking to that 14-year-old about sex, that wasn't just off, all right? It was unsettling. The kid knew more than she did, and that's not innocence, all right? That's a red flag doing cartwheels. And before y'all start judging like y'all got degrees in morality, ask the real questions. Because I'm not here to bash, but I will call out the bullshit. If you're in your 20s, even if you're a virgin, you still know the basics, all right? You've been exposed to enough through school, media, life. So this ain't about purity, all right? It's about disconnect. Something ain't clicking and it's showing, all right? And let's not act brand new, all right? If she's out here spiraling and folks are still trying to blame just one parent, y'all missed the plot. This ain't a solo failure, all right? It's a tag team of neglect. Dr. Umar might have been out here. How can I say? Dr. Umar might have been out here building institutions, but clearly forgot to build a stable home. And the mother, she's the, how can I say? She's the one in the trenches. So if the foundation's cracked, she helped pour the concrete. So yeah, I see the chaos, I see the pain, but I also see accountability. All right, I see the accountability trail, and it's got both parents' footprint all over it. This isn't about dragging her. It's about saying if she's struggling mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, then she needs to want help. Nobody can save you if you're still defending the fire you're standing in. So let's stop pretending this is just drama. It's deeper, it's layered, and it's a reminder that healing ain't automatic, all right? Is, how can I say, intentional. Gary got the little poking eyes out, all right? So let's be real, all right? This is something that she's gonna want, all right? And I know a lot of people wanted my opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion how it is, all right? Um, I'm not gonna bash her. That's what a lot of people expect when they send me these videos. Bashing is not what I do, all right? I may roast the chaos, the bullshit, all right? Like the system, all right? The stuff that's going around, all right? But at the end of the day, I cannot bash that young lady at all. The same way I'm not bashing Omar, all right? But I did roast the situation, all right? The situation, yes. But the people, come on, man. Why we got to keep bringing each other down? And you can obviously see that the young lady needs some type of help, all right? We're talking about a 23-year-old young woman, all right, where the father was absent but the mother was present, all right? And I guess decided to lose her virginity, but to her, she's still a virgin. Even though, you know, when a man penetrates a woman, right, she loses her virginity. Okay? But to her, she's still a virgin because she says she didn't, you know, get her cherry popped. But she did get her period. And I'm thinking she's confusing it. All right? I don't know if her mom ever had the conversation with her, right? If she did, it seems like she didn't pay attention. But it seems like the mom never sat down and had the conversation with her. All right? No conversation whatsoever. All right? So before y'all say that one parent failed her, y'all keep forgetting that there was one parent present. All right? The parent should have taught this child. Now there is a woman, everything that needed to be taught. But obviously she failed too. All right? So both parents are to blame. You're not going to get me to sit here and pick a side when I see that there's, how can I say, two trauma troops together. All right? Even though they're separated, I consider it two trauma troops. All right? And I don't know who could break this down. All right? And like I said, listen, StreamYard is not going to really push my live. So if y'all could do a shorty a favor, share the streams. All right? And help a shorty out, bring awareness. All right? I'll pay my live soon. I just gotta wait. Tomorrow's payday. All right. So anyways, with that being said, all right, we're about to jump into the EBT frauds, EBT meltdowns, all right, that is happening worldwide and on social media. All right, so give me a second while I get these videos on TikTok together because somehow, somewhere along the line, everything got discombobulated. Tengo que decir que me va muy mal. Hey, Rachel, what's up, shorty? Give me a second.
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. The system got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, sticking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear, together we rise. Let them know we're here, riders ignite. In the world of division, they showed us how to share, but the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears, but the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds that time can't seal. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood, but deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part, but nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows, but when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain, laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl, breaking us down, but we don't share at all. We got hate in our hearts, but we get concealed. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They said love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of injustice greed, against the odds we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They try to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattered elites. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite, it's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They build the walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking the bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, and we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. It's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in this space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons in sight. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo and they shout. While I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking without. We're sharing the laughter, but what's underneath? A battlefield of sorrow, a war with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. We followed all the rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through, leaving wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left from us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, never wanes. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. That's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. So remember this moment, remember this face, remember this sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. In the face of oppression, we'll stand up tall. It's us versus the system, and united.
All right, y'all. So we want to dive into these EBT frauds, all right? EBT meltdowns and much more, all right? So let's be real. In my opinion, if you're if you're well and able-bodied, All right, go clock in somewhere. Ain't nobody saying you gotta work 8 hours, all right, and eat ramen. But there are programs out here that still support you while you work. All right, this entitlement energy is exhausting, and yes, we all know someone who acts like this, loud, online, quiet when it's time to apply for a job. Now, before we go deeper, check out, the videos. We're gonna watch some videos, all right, from TikTok, and then I'm gonna give a little bit of commentary. I'm gonna let a few of them play, and then I'm gonna give y'all my perspective. All right, a little, how can I say, commentary, because this shit is wild out here. All right, like, listen, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Okay, you guys are not gonna believe this. So I went to the store, and according to them, as I went to go purchase these croissants off of the shelf, you can no longer purchase them with your EBT card because it's pre-baked. So anything pre-baked, sodas, granola, and they want you to start baking from scratch. If you ain't baking from scratch, you ain't eating anymore, because all these pre-made things that you could get, pre-made croissants, pre-made muffins, pre-made chicken, whatever, even if it's cold because you can't buy hot, you ain't eating if it's pre-made. So those TV dinners and all that, you ain't gonna be eating unless you getting some flour, sugar, milk, baking soda, and whipping it up together and rolling it out on a pan. So you best better be Betty Crocker coming around the corner and start learning some stuff, because you ain't gonna be eating.
I'm dead. I just want to know where, because I'm from Philly, all right, and I'm from North Philly, and I do know that we cannot get hot stuff with the food stamps. So where is it in these cities and states that they're able to use their food stamps and get hot stuff? I mean, listen, I know certain bodegas let certain shit slide, but they're talking about bakeries and franchise restaurants and shit like that. How in the world? But hey, I guess.
This lady at Walmart got mad at me for using my EBT and having my nails done. So this lady was standing behind me, and I was getting ready to pay, and of course I take out my EBT card, because what else am I going to pay with? And then she's like, ma'am, I love your nails. How much did they cost? I'm like, oh, these were like $85. And then once she sees me take it on my card, she starts bitching. She's like, you paid $85 for your nails, but you need EBT to pay for your groceries? I'm like, yes, bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you can't have your nails done and be on EBT. I didn't know that was such a fucking crime. I told her to mind her fucking business, because it's nobody's business but my own what I do with my money. People think that just because you're on EBT means that you're poor, that you're broke. Not necessarily. And then she starts questioning all my purchases. Why am I buying this? Why am I buying that? My kids shouldn't eat this. My kids shouldn't eat that. Like, bitch, why do people feel so entitled to be all up in your shit? I think at this point, y'all just mad because you don't qualify for EBT and other people do.
Oh shit! But what's crazy is, right, if you receive under, I think is if you receive under $2,000 a month, right, you qualify for food stamps. I think it is. I know here in North Philly you do. You gotta receive under $2,000 a month. I know. I think it's. I'm lying. I think it's under 15. Under 15 a month. There you go. I think I'm like, let me not put my foot in my mouth right now. All right, but you do get support, right, while you're working. Different programs will help you out. I mean, I know they do here in North Philadelphia. I don't know about other cities and places, right? That's why I asked. I do know that in Ohio, right, if you work and you make a certain amount too, they will give you food stamps. All right, I do know that because I lived in Youngstown, Ohio, like 7 years ago. All right, I don't know if it's changed, right, but I do know that they, when you work, they give you food stamps because I lived there. So, shush.
I went into a lady's house for an inspection. And she said, I've had my voucher for 50 years. I made sure that I got my daughter on a voucher. I made sure I got my granddaughter on a voucher. I couldn't get my son on a voucher. So I told them that he had asthma. You can't prove asthma or migraines. She told me because she was telling me a way to scam the system. Because when I pull up in a 2013 Toyota Camry. There's usually a Lexus or BMW sitting in their yard. I look poor, okay? I look poor. And so many people tell me stuff to give me ideas to help me out so that I can get some money from the government. But y'all keep on thinking I don't know it, okay? And since every one of you are going to ask me, yes, I reported it. But if your caseworker likes you, you are pretty untouchable here. Like they will give you ideas and help you do it.
If you come from a family that has always lived off the government, you're likely to repeat the pattern. That's why you see so many women raising their kids the same way they were raised, with multiple fathers, lots of kids, and a government check as a life plan. If you look at the times of greatest productivity in this country, it was when there were fewer handouts. More people were willing to work. More folks were starting small businesses. More fathers were teaching skills to their kids so they could work in the family business. You don't see that anymore, especially not among the children of people who live off those benefits. If my grandma drives a Lexus, pays little to nothing because she gets government assistance, and lives in a nice house, why wouldn't I want the same? Why would I work 8 hours a day for a paycheck if the government can give me money just for existing? And if I have a kid, even more money. On top of that, there's the child support she gets for that kid. That's the mindset of these types of people. That's why you'll never see anyone from those families creating value for society.
It's for the Costco family of 6 that receives food stamps.
I did one video on Medicaid lady and my algorithm is now just fucked with food stamp food hauls. All right, you want to put it out in the public? Then I'm going to go ahead and pick it apart. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to look for trash cans because mine broke and I really want the side-by-side ones. So let's go see if they have them.
Trash can talk really got me because I can remember when my youngest was born, we were super duper duper fucking broke and we needed a new trash can. And I had to shave $20 off of my grocery budget so that I could buy a $20 trash can from Walmart. And we still have it. It's in our bathroom. It was one of the Rubbermaid ones. You know what I'm talking about? I remember it because I really did want one of these. I still don't have one of these because I can't justify spending over $100 on a trash can. Newsflash, at the end of the video, she doesn't get her trash can from Costco. She has to order it from Amazon because Costco didn't have it. We're not off to a good start.
I went into a lady's house.
That shit is wild, yo.
So yeah, I live on government assistance.
Damn.
Yeah, I get food stamps. Yeah, I get the help because it's hard out motherfucking here. You can't do everything by your fucking self. So I'm grateful for the government fucking assistance. They've done more for me than my own fucking life.
I'm really outraged because now you're gonna have to take the money you normally buy weed, wigs, bundles, get your nails done. You're gonna take those funds and buy food now.
You got people now reporting that the EBT system is completely down.
EBT is down, and we're going into the weekend. So I don't know what some families are going to do.
It shut down twice yesterday. All you jokers that have been getting all this food or scheming and scamming and selling these stamps, you're not going to be able to do a lot of this stuff no more. Now you're either going to have to get healthy food or you're going to have to go to work.
So I live in West Virginia and they just changed the EBT rules where it can't be used to purchase soda. And I think that's terrible. You can argue all day long that it's not a necessity. It's still a drink. What does it matter?
Somebody was on their last $3 and all they had was money for a bag of chips. Ain't no freaking way you can't get snacks, chips, candy, juice on EBT. Niggas is about to start stealing.
Yo, that's
So yeah,
wild.
I live on government.
I'm gonna say it if no one else wants to. This EBT situation and y'all having meltdowns over your benefits getting lost is exactly what is wrong with this country. I've been saying this forever. We lack comprehension in this country. I don't know when comprehension became a thing of the past. I don't know when reading skills became a thing of the past, but for the love of the Lord, I would suggest that you don't even have to get off this app. You can go to ABC News' TikTok account, and honey, they have a video of a woman explaining all of it in layman's terms. No politician talk, no saying a bunch of shit and means absolutely nothing like Kamala used to do. She's actually meaning what she says and says what she means, and there's no hidden words in any of it. I even comprehended it, okay? But the people that are coming on here losing their mind about losing
I
their
was with her until she mentioned Kamala. I was with her until she mentioned Kamala. What the fuck? Even I was with her even with the I'm like, what the fuck? You need some Sesame Street in your life real quick. But I was with you for a second. But You fucked up with Kamala.
EBT stuff, especially that one girl, Mama C, who lost like 3.3K and lost all her benefits. You want to know why she did that? Because she's on rugs. Okay. And if no one else wants to say it, I will. As an addict in recovery, I can spot it from
I'm
a
back
mile
with her
away.
again.
She lost her food stamps because she was buying canned soda with her EBT, dumping all of the soda out in the parking lot, and then taking those cans and recycling them to buy diapers, because she probably allegedly, as we do as addicts, we hustle, we sell our food stamps, we steal, get gift cards, sell those on the street, and then when we're fine and when we're fixed, we then start scrambling. Oh, our kid needs to eat. Oh, our kid doesn't have diapers. Oh, I used all my welfare on rugs. That's what happened. Okay. And if no one else wants to say it, I have no problem saying it. And I had my kid at 20 and was on assistance. And I used it and then got off of it as soon as I could. So I'm not judging, but some people make a lifestyle out of it and don't work because of they're living off of the government, and they're now having meltdowns because they're not comprehending the document in layman's term, or watching the video that is in layman's term on the same app they're posting the video having the meltdown on. This is what is wrong with our country. No one reads and no one can comprehend shit.
She went and had a meltdown with everybody. Shit, fuck, I would too. Like, damn.
So hard. Nobody wants food stamps. Nobody wants to deal with this. People who think that getting food stamps is some kind of wonderful experience. It's not. I don't want to have to get these. I don't want to have to deal with this stuff. It's not easy and it's not fun. I just wish I had the money to pay for food on my own. I wish I did. I wish that my ex would pay their back support. I wish they would pay any support. I wish that people would visit my shop and buy things for me. I wish a million things were different. I wish I didn't lose both of my parents and I wasn't so depressed that I can't even think straight most days. I'm doing my best. I had to come on here and beg people for $20 and have everyone tell me what a piece of shit I am for asking for money. I'm just so sick of it. You know, I try to do everything right. I work really hard. And I know I'm not different than any of you. You're all working hard and you're all having a hard time. It's just so frustrating. I think maybe I'm finally going to get my benefits tomorrow, but I'm not getting my hopes up because I don't know. Why should I? Just been so hard. And I try to be so kind to people and be really nice and try to help people and be a good person and be patient. It just gets me nowhere. Gets me nowhere. But I hope this is finally done because I'm just so tired. I need to be working. I don't have the time to sit on the phone and sit up in the DHS office for hours.
What the? You don't hear the contradiction in this shit? Like, she says she don't got time to be on the phone, but she's on this John crying. Like a little baby. Like someone just took her lollipop and said, no, you can't hear me. Like they just took her bottle and she ain't get breastfed. Like, this a grown-ass woman. Get your ass off the couch and go to work. Indeed hiring.
I don't know now. It's just I bought cigarettes. He canceled the whole thing, and it all over again. Like Dollar General.
Because if it was okay, your dollar. You scanned your cigarettes and scanned the it's 30-06.
And then I'll take one of those off, and then he dropped that like that.
Okay. I told him I was going to cancel. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. I got it.
He says one more word.
I got it.
Yo, this shit wild. Wait a minute. So, see, I know about people selling their food stamps for cash, but I'm trying to figure out where are these places at where people are buying cigarettes and stuff with EBT cards. I mean, unless they got cash, I get it, but not even. Like, I mean, I'm talking about in the car, but not even. That should be used to pay a bill or some shit like that. even put more food, transportation, things your kids need, like clothes or something. But you've got to be, and this a man. This is a grown ass man on EBT.
I don't know now. It's just I bought cigarettes. He canceled the whole thing, and it all over again. Like Dollar General.
What stores allow this?
You scanned your cigarettes and scanned
Y'all gotta let me know what store allows this shit.
One of those off, and then he dropped that.
Okay. I told him I was going to cancel. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. I got
He
it.
says one more word.
I got it. You're picking off one of the angels off us. Hate people so much. I'm this world. Okay, that's fine.
I love people. I work at Dollar General Thompson, and I love everybody, and I respect everybody.
I've done customer service the whole time I've been working, and the way that people treat
you, yes.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
This shit is wild. Yo, somebody said, look at that guy. More than capable of work, capable and of working. No need for him to have EBT. Honestly, I hope they end it totally, even though he's misspelled day. Then make people sign up all over again under a totally overhauled system. Drug tests, employment, contracts, and work requirements. Well, they kind of do that. That's why they got CareerLink here in Philadelphia. See, Philadelphia has already started, the process. They've been started. It's been like this for the past few years, and that's why I tell people that there's programs out here that help people, but people don't want to listen. See, Philly's got a program called CareerLink, and they'll help you get a job and everything that you need. Get your GED, right, and much more. And if you get SSI, they'll help you with your SSI and get a job for a few hours so that you can still keep your SSI. But hey, and I'm talking about, for the people that got autism, schizophrenia, stuff like that, all right? You don't got to keep, depending on an SSI check the rest of your life. Like, you could transition from an SSI to an actual work environment in places like CareerLink, like in Philadelphia. I don't know if they have that anywhere else, but Philly does have it. They will help you, all right? But this is wild. This is a grown-ass man, and he is capable of working.
This California man is going viral after he freaked out at Subway for not accepting his EBT.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit.
What's going to do this? Take the sandwich. Okay? No. I'm a corporate. Go for it. We don't accept EBT. Wait, you know what? Go for it. We don't accept EBT. All Subways do normally. Okay, there's money up. Dude, why are you using EBT? First of all, you're going to get fired, dog. Okay. Go for it. I'm going to call. What's your name? Bob the Builder. I'll get the.
Hey, I'm dead.
This happened in Chino, California.
Damn.
When the man asked a Subway cashier if they accept EBT, they told him they don't. However, he proceeded with making his sandwich, then freaked out at them, took the free sandwich, and ended up getting physical with one of the customers and walked away. The man hasn't been identified or caught by the authorities. EBT cards let eligible participants get free food at approved locations. Recently, places like Popeyes and Subway started accepting it at some locations. This California man is going viral after he freaked.
That answers the question of why is that card being used at restaurants. Some restaurants accept EBT cash, not EBT food, and that's true. That's why I was saying earlier about the guy with the cigarettes. Was it the cash that he was using, or was it the food stamps? But this guy right here, wild as fuck, yo. Like, damn, it's not that deep, dude. It's not that deep. Go get a job. If you're able to physically assault somebody at a restaurant over an EBT card, shit, you can go get a job. Work that energy off.
In Georgia rely on the federal food assistance program, SNAP, or food stamps, including a local mom we talked to that's having some issues.
Many Georgians are unable to use the benefit because those assistance programs were hacked and people are not able to buy food for their families. News 09's Dylan Seymour is live tonight from the local Health and Human Services Center on Comer Avenue. That's the agency that distributes funds for food.
And Dylan, you spoke today with a mother who recently just qualified for assistance. How is this all impacting her and her children?
Jason, Barbara, I spoke with a single mother on a fixed income who cares for a disabled child. She says without her SNAP benefits, she's forced to rely on the church pantry and her friends for food.
We only used it twice, and we got into August, and our date is August 7th for it to reload. We went on August 7th, and it was at zero balance.
Georgia leads the nation in stolen benefits, with over $23 million in federal food assistance being stolen through a cyber attack or skimmers.
Yep.
A skimmer is a small device placed on card readers to steal debit card information. I did reach out to Georgia Department of Human Services for comments. However, I did not hear back at this time. Data from the United States Department of Agriculture, who oversees the EBT program, reveals a spike in SNAP fraud at the end of 2024, with a total of 346 million taxpayer dollars stolen. Ways to protect yourself from falling victim is to lock your EBT cards when they are not being used with the Connect EBT app.
That EBT card meant a lot to us. EBT was a blessing, I thought, in many ways, just knowing it was there. And now to know, I don't even know when that'll ever happen again. I don't believe the system knows when it's going to happen again.
Regina Liperato is retired and living on a fixed income with a disabled child. She says she received roughly $500 a month in SNAP benefits, but now without access to her account, she's left asking her loved ones to help her out.
I say my prayers. They always get answered. Somebody steps up from our church, friends. They've been very good to me.
Now, Jason, Barbara, anyone needing assistance troubleshooting their EBT card can contact the DHS customer service, and we'll have that number on our website at WTVM.com.
Yo, this EBT fraud shit is getting out of pocket, yo. A lot of families that actually do need it, right? Because you got working families out here that receive food stamps, and it's unfortunate that they don't get it, all right? You got people that, have been injured in a job, and they're receiving cash and food stamps, and both their cash and food stamps have been stolen, right? While people are out here abusing the system, right? How can I say it? Digitally, right? And physically. There are families out here actually suffering. Damn, this in New York.
Yo? Yeah.
You do your job. So.
Oh shit. Okay, so they in New York. It's no, I'm gonna have to.
Yo? Yeah.
All right, it says Secret Service and NYPD labeled they got stealing EBT funds and EBT and debit card pins. And what's crazy, see, they know who the fuck be doing all this shit, but they want to take their sweet time and then arrest them. They just don't want to say it publicly, yo. For real, for real.
Yo? Yeah.
You do your job. So somebody puts an EBT card in there. What do you close your eyes? You don't look?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know?
So the reason we're here is for your food stamps. You don't have a license to take food stamps here.
Oh shit! And he don't even got a license.
$1 point of sale machine. You're gonna tell me I don't do EBT? You're sure? Why don't you got your phone? Call the owner. Tell him to come on down. We're gonna have a little chat.
And then the extension that they had connected to it.
We'll look at it and see. A small store could generate $1 million in illegal transactions in a year without difficulty at all.
So this is becoming very popular.
Yes, unfortunately it is. How long have you been taking EBT here?
I don't have any EBT.
You don't have EBT? You're signed to take EBT, and you got EBT machine on the counter, and we sent somebody in here earlier today and used EBT.
I don't
Please,
know. I don't know about that. I was correct. I didn't have any EBT. I didn't know about the store. I guess.
They're doing a disservice to the legitimate stores that are out there by bypassing the authorization process, and it allows them to commit other crimes using EBT and go undetected.
Hopefully it's a message to the community that we see the fraud that's going on with the SNAP benefits and EBT benefits. And also it's a message to the community that, hey, there are people there out here, the service, our partners with New York City Police Department, USDA, that care about you, that are going to investigate these crimes. And it's also a message to the folks that are doing these crimes people coming for you.
What we do today
Yeah.
and the totality of the operation, since the beginning.
So the 39 million is the totality, I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are estimates that.
So this acts as the pin capture, as we have on the point of sale. But instead of getting the key logger strokes, as you put it on your point of sale terminal, it will take video. So as it's sitting on the video, looking down at the pin, it's gathering video and it runs constantly. So if you're putting in your code, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter, it's entered on the camera device. Bad guys will retrieve this device, download the video, and then they'll pull out the skimming device that is inside the card reader. So that will sit in the card reader when you input your card. So it'll fit right on the bottom. So when you use your card, acting the same measure as this, as you're swiping through here, except you're getting the data on the deep insert skimming device.
I said, wow, y'all better, secure your cards, because, listen, it's not just happening with EBT cards. It's actually happening with credit cards, debit cards, all over, all right? You got these scammers out here, stealing your info, all right? Whether it's in a bodega, all right, a store like Walmart, all right? It's happening all over. People are getting arrested. Listen, but all these social media platforms, right? It's crazy because they show these videos, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, right? Snapchat. They even got new apps like Flip, which I'm a part of, right? They show these type of videos, and it just baffles my head how people don't know that these type of things are actually happening. Down in the comments, it says they have an app where you must lock. Yep, and they do. All right, the welfare office has an app. The Social Security office has one. You see where I'm coming from for the people that use their cards. And then every credit card or debit card has its own app too. All right, so they do have an app where you must lock your EBT card and change your PIN number. They also have other ways to read your card and PIN numbers every time you swipe through the store card reader, and that's some real shit. Orders come over here, they can open gas station, convenience stores, but in the end, look how much more they're getting from all of us. That's sad. Man, y'all worried about his damn pants being tight. Get the fuck out my face. Next.
Somebody stole $900 off my fucking food stamp card from Philadelphia at 1 in the fucking morning.
Oh, she from Philly.
How can they even do that? I only spent $200 off my car yesterday. I wake up this morning to check my shit. $900 is gone off my fucking car. How?
Are you working?
From different fucking stores in Philadelphia. Man, my kids don't got shit.
No, but she said food stamps.
Buy some shit for yesterday. I bought like 3 meals and a couple things for my kids.
No, she not working, because if she was working, she wouldn't be getting $900 worth of food stamps. She'll be getting less. See, ladies, you're well able and embodied to go to work. Go to work. Like, we have to find a way. Like, I don't know if she has a babysitter, somebody she could trust, but she's going to have to find a way, because the welfare will also pay for daycare until you get on your feet.
And I was saving the rest on my card just to keep going back and forth to the store. So we won't run out of food like we usually do. If I buy everything in one walk. Now it made me feel like I should just bought everything while I was in the store. Because now all that shit gone. Now we ain't got shit. And I know they ain't gonna give them back. I know the food stamp office not gonna give them back. They're just gonna give us a new fucking card. And this shit fucked up because I gotta wait way till next month. And we just got stuff just that's a whole month. We gotta wait.
This is why it's better to work.
I'm about to lose my motherfucking mind. I'm about to lose my fucking senses. Somebody stole $900.
Yeah, so somebody stole $388 off my food stamp card. I'm in the grocery store. I'm putting that shit. I got a cart full. I'm swiping that shit. Self-checkout. I did not steal not one item. It kept saying, card not authorized. Card not authorized. I kid y'all not. I checked my EBT Connect. That shit said $1.47 left. What? So we about to figure out who the fuck Which one of these motherfucking corner stores got that skimmer and took my shit? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm sitting here, my fucking stomach is touching my back. It's growling. I'm hurting right now. Can't believe these bitches.
So y'all, let me tell you what the hell happened to me, right? So I finally get some fucking approved for some fucking food stamps this Friday, right? They put my little stamps on there or whatever. So we go to the grocery store. Friday, we got like $300 worth of food stamps or whatever. And I still had like 1,100 something left. So tell me why I go Sunday to get my Sunday dinner from Walmart. And I go yesterday, which was Monday, to go buy my kids some little snacks out the store. My card declined. I'm like, wait a minute, I know it's 1100, 900, whatever's on there is. I know it's on there. Nah, decline again. So I'm like, okay, bet. I get outside to call my card. It's $0, 0 cents. So I call my mom. I'm like, my card ain't gonna money. She like, okay, get on the app and see what's going on. Woo, woo, woo. So I get that, download the app on my phone, the little Snap Benefits app on my phone. And I'm sitting here looking at it. Somebody from fucking Brooklyn, New York, from a mini deli took my fucking stamps in. I'm all the way in Memphis, Tennessee. How the fuck somebody in Brooklyn? So I'm trying to brainstorm on who is we need to talk to about suing Walmart, because that's the last place I slid my car before they took all my stamps. And I'm just trying to see, ain't my card number in my PIN number supposed to be confidential? Because I think if they use your food stamp card, they're supposed to put the PIN number in for them to approve it, right? So somebody help me understand. Maybe we should start suing these Walmarts and these stores, because I need my food stamps to feed my kids.
Y'all, I was on the phone with my mama and she was like, oh my God, how about my friend food stamps was taken today? And then she said her other friend, daughter food stamps was taken not too long ago. And that is crazy to me, y'all. Like, I just got on TikTok and I seen a couple of people talking about the food stamp shit. But I mean, like, I'm in Alabama and I know scamming and stuff go on everywhere. But to take these food stamps from people, and I know people be doing shit, but a lot of people actually need their food stamps. Like my mama friend, she's on disability, and you know, a lot of other people have kids that can't afford to feed their kids without those food stamps. I just feel like this shit right here is just so low. I mean, y'all will go above and beyond to do stuff, and you're gonna miss your blessings. Like you're not gonna get no type of blessings behind it. Even if you get somebody food stamps, you're gonna be eating that food, and I hope the guilt just runs through you about you done stole these people food stamps. And one thing about me, y'all, I have never been on no scamming type shit, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not going to prison. I don't have 2 or 3 years to, to be away from my damn kids. It's just not worth it. People need to get off y'all sorry asses and get a job. Do something constructive or productive with your life. Now, y'all just don't really hit the bottom for me, because why y'all want to take them people food stamps? Like, did it not occur to y'all that people actually need to eat? Like, people actually need their food stamps? Oh, this world is washed, y'all. Every day is something. Like the food stamps is crazy. Y'all, I was on the phone.
Hello, you all. So yesterday I got on here crying because first thing when I woke up, I went to go place an order for my food stamps for me and my kids, and all my food stamps was gone. I just wanted to come on here and give you an update. I did go to the welfare office and contact them really early this morning, and they're not going to replace the benefits. And that is exactly what they told me. They no longer are going to replace benefits, but I could report it like on a fraud form, and it's not even going to get replaced. So me and my kids are going to be without any type of supplemental food assistance until the 10th of next month again. And I'll have a new card next month. But I just want to say that you people that are on here skimming families that really need it and have children, like I have 3 children I have to provide for full time. It's just really sad. And that's all I can say. Like, it truly is.
When I tell y'all I am so blown, like, just blew me. So earlier today, I went to Walmart just to pick up a couple of things, get the stuff off of my WIC card or whatever the case may be. I used my food stamp card to get, I think I spent like maybe $17 or $18 on my food stamp card because I just got a case of Celsius. Boom. I still had a large amount left on my food stamp card. So today, after I cleaned up my house or whatever the case may be, I'm laying down. My grandma called me like, hey, can you send the kids an order of food? So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, adding stuff to the car. I'm like, what they need? I'm sitting on the phone with her, adding stuff to the car, adding stuff to the car.
I'm dead.
Y'all, I gets to check out. The thing say, you only have, like, I don't know the message verbatim, but basically it told me I only had $1.08. And I'm like, I just left Walmart. I know how much money I got on my card. So I'm like, okay, Grandma, let me call you back. Let me call my card. Y'all, why somebody stole my food stamps? Like, that's how I feed my kids.
Damn.
It's like, I don't understand why people do that. You don't know my situation. You don't know if that was the only way I got to feed my kids. You don't know if I have a job. You don't know what the situation may be. But yet you will go and take from other people for what? To make a couple dollars. Go get a job. They got me so pissed off. Oh my God. And then it'd be like, it's so aggravating because on top of everything else, now is this. But it's whatever though. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I called customer service. I cannot get the food stamps back. The only thing they did was cancel my cart and send me another one. So it is what it is.
It is like the third person that I done talked to that said somebody stole their food stamps. And it's not even funny because these people gotta feed their kids for real. That shit really is sad. But I'm in Walmart going to the line, and the lady in the line taking so long to check out. I'm like, girl, I'm just trying to get in and out. Come to find out, she unlocking her food stamp card the whole time. I said, girl, I know that's right. I ain't even. They stole my stamps the day of my baby party. I was like, ooh, that's so messed up. Like, that's so messed up. So y'all better start locking them cards like everybody else doing, because they really out here stealing stamps. Like, for real. Then nobody know, ooh, they don't need to be getting food stamps anyway. Leave them folks alone, because them people still got kids to feed at the end of the day. Man, that stuff is wrong, because if somebody would have took something from y'all, it don't matter what it would have been, you would have been mad too. So, lock y'all cards, because they is out here stealing food stamps. It is like the third.
Shit, listen, man. Like somebody said in the comments, right? One of the comments from one of the videos, right? Sherelle Hodges out here, right? She the culprit. She out here being like Jigsaw, all right? Giving people the tools on how to hack people's food stamps, and guess what? Because she ain't committing the crime, she's free like Jigsaw was. This shit wild.
So I work at the food stamp office, doing like applications and interviewing people. One of the hardest things about my job is when I'm interviewing like a single parent who has just been through the ringer and they're honest, and they're just trying like to just keep going, I guess. And then having to tell her or him that they're over the income limit or they only get like $30. And then I have people like yesterday where I find that somebody who's been working multiple full-time jobs, making multiple thousands of dollars every month while lying and getting the most food stamps all of the assistance. And so that person has just been living large, not having to pay for anything, having enough money for all their bills, free food, and there's like literal single parents out here that are not lying and are trying the best they can, and they can't get the help they need. And it is just makes me so angry to see we have lots of people that are wealthy that apply, and then to see them lying, and then to see them getting the benefits that other people should get. I don't know. It makes me so mad. It's super hard to listen to a mom cry on the other end of the phone about how they're going to feed their kids, and knowing that there's so many people lying to get those benefits, and they don't give a shit. I used to be like, everybody should get free food stamps, but man, after seeing like people who don't need it lie to get it, like, I've definitely changed my mind. Everybody should not get food stamps. If you are making $10,000 a month, you do not need food stamps. And those are the people that we should be pissed off about. Those are the people that the government should be looking at for taking free benefits. So anyways, thoughts for today. So I work at...
Can we talk about something for a second? Why is it that I received $4,200 in food stamps for my kids this month? Mind you, I have 7 kids. I got those on the 9th. Okay, today's the 20th. And I literally only have $256 left. Does that not make sense to y'all? Like, okay, do you not understand how much food is costing me? Imagine how much food I've had to buy and spend on, and that amount of time that I'm that low on food stamps already. I should be getting more. 7 kids is a lot to feed. And I don't work. I depend on my food stamps to make it through the entire month. So this is some bullshit that I'm not able to feed my kids with $4,200 a month. They probably should raise it to like $7,000, considering the food prices now, because it's gotten ridiculous. And I'm not being greedy. Can we talk about something for a second? Why?
Trump said food stamps should be only for food. No sugar water, no soda water, no snacks, no Debbie cakes, no none of that. So if you out here going to the store thinking you finna go spend all your money on some party material, you're not. He done snatched it all away. I agree. Food stamps should be for food. Food, things you can get full. Fill your belly up. Make sure you get a good meal for the night. Not snacks. Not for, girl, you bringing the juices? That's over with. Girl, are you gonna bring the snacks? That's over with. Not for slumber parties for your kids. Food. Food. There's too many people out here who don't have food, and y'all using it for extra money to buy snacks and juices and sodas and Debbie cakes, and we don't want to hear all that. We want you to go out, spend your food stamps on what you can get, because it's already hard enough that motherfuckers can't get food stamps, and you get them, and then you spend all your money on snacks.
Facts.
No. Trump said...
Hey y'all, Unofficial Food Stamp Lady here. I'm getting ready to show you a receipt that one of my Facebook friends just posted from a local convenience store. Now last week, and actually this happens several times a year, an elderly gentleman called up to apply for food stamps. And I overheard the receptionist telling him that he has an active case, that he had been approved for food stamps last year. Did he not ever receive his card or his eligibility letter in the mail? And he said no. A lot of you know that until March here in North Carolina, everyone was receiving the maximum allotment for their household size, which for a household of one is $281 a month. Gentlemen had been receiving food stamps for almost a year and didn't know it. The receptionist ordered him a new card, and his balance would have been about that. So that could be almost a year's worth of benefits on someone's card that they didn't know they had and weren't able to use. It could also be a card for a group home. It could also be a card for a mom, dad, and 5 kids who maybe just lost their jobs, or maybe dad just lost their job and are receiving the maximum allotment right now. Might be for a single mom who has been really thrifty and saved her PEBT benefits and her EBT benefits for times like this in the summer and when groceries are really high. So we'll just skip over the part about why is a cashier paying attention to and taking pictures of food stamp balances on receipts. And I'm going to ask you guys, when you see posts like this, to please help educate others and stop the vilification of other people who are struggling when you don't know their situation. Thank you.
That is deep. That is real deep.
What documents do investigators use for food stamp fraud investigation? So for obvious reasons, I can't really tell you all that because I can't be out here helping people commit fraud. I can tell you, like I've said before, do not let someone use your address if they don't live with you. Don't let them get their mail at your house. Sometimes it's just as simple, though, as noticing the address that someone has on their check stubs, whose name the utilities are in. They can pull information that shows what address you get your credit card bills at, where your lease is, where you've had utilities established. But it's not just documents. They will sit and watch your home if they have to. They will talk to your neighbors, your landlord, your employers. The best thing to do is to never lie about this. And don't let your kid's other parent use your address if they don't live with you. Adults should have their own address, or let him get his mail at his mama's. What documents do investigators use for?
A welfare recipient received $2,800 in SNAP benefits. Just got a letter from HSA stating that they are cutting his SNAP down to $300, and he is absolutely perplexed at the situation. He voted for Trump, but apparently he misconstrued what Trump is saying. Now, he is saying that the reason why he voted for Trump was that Trump was going to help the poor people out. And he's assuming that the welfare system is a permanent system. Listen to what he has to say.
The full video of this guy talking is on yesterday's live. So if y'all missed it, go catch the replay from yesterday and you will watch him say everything he's got to say on that live.
Has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do?
Get a job.
So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. Okay.
Stop making kids you can't afford to take care of.
I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them.
Oh.
I'm not trying to go work.
Oh, wow.
50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills.
That's the problem.
Have kids without taking care of them.
I just really don't understand. You know, I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden, all this policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more.
Oh, he's helping the less fortunate. It just means you have to get off your ass.
I'm done with that guy. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country.
Oh shit!
Because I'm not dealing with this no more. This is all This is all shit.
So let me get this straight. He has 5 kids. He's expecting everybody else and their mother to take care of his kids that he couldn't afford to have in the first place. Now he wants to spend time with his kids. Originally, this is the reason why he wanted to vote for Trump, because apparently he misconstrued the word, we are going to help American citizen. It doesn't mean that he is going to help you lazy ass mother to sit on your ass permanently. This is the reason why we voted for President Trump, to get all you lazy ass motherfuckers off your ass and stop living off of the system. The system is meant to be temporary.
I can't. I mean, she made a whole bunch of good key points.
Why did you qualify for that? Because of the kids? You're able to claim them as dependents, even though
I do have them a good portion of the time. They just don't go to school where I live.
Or stay with you.
They do most, like when I'm not working and stuff, they'll stay for weeks on end and stuff.
Oh, at your brother's place?
Yeah.
Why'd you say they 100% live with him then?
Well, because they don't have rooms there or whatever. They just stay on the couch, so I can't.
At your place?
Yeah.
His place, though, they have rooms?
Yeah.
How? For all 3 of them just on the couch at your place?
Yeah.
How long? Weeks on end?
Yeah. Like for whenever I don't have work.
I mean, I want you to spend time with them, but it's not.
My oldest
Either way,
doesn't
if
like
it's
coming
overdraft, it
over,
doesn't make
but
sense. Huh?
my oldest doesn't like coming over because of that, but
which I get. I mean, a 14-year-old, he's
Yeah.
14, in the teenage era of life.
Yeah.
You only get a little.
Yeah.
And
but the littles, they love hanging out and coming over and just doing sleepovers for as long as I can keep them.
I want you to be able to give them the world. I want you to. I want you to so
in the past, and
kind of.
It kept blowing up in my face because of my
you.
issue.
Because of you. So did you try? I don't know. That's the thing. I want you to give them the world. You're not going to. If you follow this, you're not going to. It's only going to get worse from here if you keep going down this path. You're not going to give them anything. You're just going to give them pain and misery because they're going to have to take care of you. What are you?
That's some bro shit right there, yo. Some of these folks out here committing fraud like it's a side hustle, selling EBT benefits for cash, bragging about it online, then crying when the feds pull up like, why me? Girl, you posted the scam with your face in the frame. You are the evidence. All right? But let's not ignore the real ones, all right? Families who actually need help and are getting robbed by scammers. Some folks had their benefits drained by hackers using clone cards. That's not just theft, all right? That's taking food out of babies' mouths. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. The fraud, the meltdowns, the hypocrisy, all right? And the community, all right? Coming in hot. Stay tuned, guys. Keep watching.
Did y'all see the video with the girl who got 5 kids and she woke up a couple days ago to try and place an order for food with her EBT card, her food stamp card, her SNAP benefit card, and she had put everything in the cart, and at the end it tell her to put her PIN in, and she did all that, and it said that she had $1.17 on there, but she had just got her stamps like 3 days ago. So she was like, what? And so she goes into her, her app where her food stamps can be seen. And baby, they was gone. Them food stamps was gone. She had got on TikTok a couple days ago. Y'all got to go see this video. She was crying, y'all. Boo-hoo crying. And it's crazy because I feel so bad for her. But baby, them people was eating her ass up in them comments, y'all. Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see them comments? Oh my God. Stop having kids. Like the commenters say. Just stop having kids. And then this wouldn't be an issue. Duh.
They're not going to stop having kids, shorty. They not.
They taking my food stamps. What am I going to do? They taking my food stamps. What am I going to do? They taking my food stamps.
We met Kiara Thomas applying for food stamps at the Cobb County DFACS office. She's got a child, but says those who don't have dependents still need help.
I mean, not everybody can work, and it's not that easy to find a job nowadays.
About 6,000 food stamp recipients in Metro Atlanta are now required to find work or get into a job training program after getting the benefit for 3 months. Those affected are adults who have no dependents at home.
They are not incapacitated in any way, or they don't have a mental or physical disability that's documented and or could be observable.
But the Legal Aid Society says that group may include those who are still unemployable.
For veterans who may be partially disabled due to PTSD, they would not be exempt.
So far, 3 counties in the Metro Atlanta area are affected: Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall. But DFACS says more counties will join them. We met Kiara Thomas applying for food.
Now, I'm so glad you young ladies are seeing that what's going on was really real with these food stamps. So many women are in an uproar about their food stamps and how they're going to feed their children because you have so many of them. And then you look at this TikTok app and you see how these men downrating y'all and talking about y'all, talking about if y'all hadn't had all these children and what do you expect? And not once if they came to y'all rescue and said something like this, well, if you know, the baby dads need to stand up and help these women take care of their children. Nah, they ain't gonna talk, they ain't gonna speak up for you. They're just gonna talk about y'all and how stupid y'all was for having kids by these men. They gonna tell y'all something like this. You should have picked the right men. You should have had better choices men. But I'm gonna tell you this. Now you're learning to keep your legs closed. Stop letting these jokers sleep with you, impregnate you, and now you making videos because you can't afford to feed them. And guess what them jokers doing? Out there spreading somebody else's legs, doing the same thing, and making videos about you and how you should have made the right choices in men. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you facts. Stop sleeping with these jokers now. And I'm glad the government doing what they doing. These men gonna be hurt because you women gonna see what's going on now when you don't get no help. You think you ain't get no help from the man, your baby daddies. Boy, look what's going on now because the government cutting everything out. And I just made a video, God dog, they even cutting a job for. Stop sleeping with these men, and then they can't make no videos. They gonna start making videos about how hard it is with them working 2 jobs because they got to take care of family and their kids and step up to the plate. I want to see these videos when these men start talking about how hard they got to work when you women stop opening y'all legs. That's what I want to see. Now, I'm so glad you young ladies are seeing that what's going on was.
So this young lady is going viral because she was complaining to her mother that she had to pay $50 out of pocket because she went over her $500 allotment of food stamps for her and her 1-year-old child. So she was complaining to her mom saying that she needs at least $1,000, at least. Now, listen, I have no problem, even as a tax-paying citizen, supporting mothers and people that need help who are suffering food shortages. I have no problem. But ma'am, this is not the video to make, especially at this time in our country. Food stamps ending is a possibility because of food stamp scammers and food stamp complainers like this. This is not a good look, and she should take the video down, but I don't think she can now because it's gone viral. And I just want to say this to anybody that gets food stamps and is doing well and you can get your life back on track because you have the help that you need, great. Just keep it to yourself. Do not complain, because when you complain and everybody else is having to pay full tilt for their groceries, they're going to look at you strange and they're not going to be on your side when it comes time to vote. So this young lady is going viral.
Yeah, y'all be down. I need 16 years old out here doing the right thing. I ain't out here to fuck with nobody, man. I need some help. I ain't got no food in my house, man. When a nigga call y'all, y'all don't pick up answer the phone. Care about no goddamn police, man. I've been up for 4 hours getting down here.
I had to look at it again. I said, hey, he needs some food with that chain around his neck and them Jordans on his feet. Oh shit, they said the same shit in the comments.
I ain't out here to fuck with nobody, man. I need some help. I ain't got no food in my
Yeah, I know I'm not tripping. Like, you got some Jordans on his feet. Y'all tripping.
What's good, family? So I see a lot of people upset because food stamps and Medicaid may potentially get cut. Here's my take on it. So what? A lot of y'all been on food stamps for going on 10, 15 years. Y'all have made no changes at all to y'all income situation because you know damn well in order for you to receive government assistance, you need to be below the poverty line. So here's the thing. It would be different if you got government assistance for a short period of time. And while you were getting this government assistance, you took the initiative to either get in a class, maybe elevate within your resume so that way you could get a better job. And then once you got to the point to where you make enough money to be able to disconnect from the system, you then had more children. But you then decided that, you know what, I don't need the system in my pocket. I don't need to be a part of it anymore. I've gotten food stamps before, but it was when I didn't have a job. Does that mean that I wanted to stay on getting food stamps? No. I continue to look for a job so that way I didn't have to stay on it. A lot of y'all been abusing the system. Y'all been getting these food stamps for years and years and years, selling plates and using it while you're selling your food stamps to other people for cash. And you know damn well that you could get your ass up and go get a job. Now that it ain't a lot of jobs available, now they're getting ready to cut it. So guess what? They're going to make space for people who really actually need it. Y'all mad at Trump for doing the shit, but you're not mad at the fact that the Democrats allowed all of these people from all these other countries to utilize these things that we need on a temporary basis when we are low on income. It says temporary assistance, not lifelong assistance, not decade-long assistance, temporary assistance. How much longer did y'all think that y'all was going to continue to make temporary assistance lifelong assistance? Did y'all not read that before y'all signed up for it? No. And then maybe we could we won't have to keep seeing 80-year-old and 90-year-olds working at Dollar Tree because they can't afford to pay their bills with the damn Social Security that they're getting or the Medicaid that they're getting. A lot of y'all able-bodied been using up that shit for too long and you don't deserve to. So if they're going to cut it, let them cut that shit. And it's been taxing on the system. We got billions of dollars in debt right now. So if you're going to be mad at somebody, be mad at yourself for not leveling up, not the damn government. Sorry, but not sorry.
And this is someone who's actually, been on a system. They found themselves, in need of a helping hand, utilized it, got off, and became productive. And there's a lot of people out there that get comfortable being at the bottom. There's a lot of people out there comfortable being at the bottom. And that's got to change, man.
What's good, fam?
It's all right.
Are you refusing to leave? Are you refusing to leave? I didn't leave.
They call me
I'm giving you a local order. I'm giving you a local order. This house you can walk out on your own. You can walk out on your own, okay? I'm giving you a chance to go.
It's to beat you up too.
Yeah, no problem.
They don't even know about what. No problem. And tell that ugly bitch to come outside. That's why y'all don't even got food there. Fuck you.
Most people on EBT are not going to the store buying a plethora of junk or snacks. They are getting food to sustain themselves.
I know you playing. You calling this sustainable? Are you serious? In a country where we are passing down diabetes, high blood pressure, and future knee surgeries, you got to do better than this. You telling me that y'all can't shop on the outside of the grocery store? Mountain Dew, it's not the new water. Stop playing with me.
Most people on
Boy just went down at the Walmart. This girl done caught her dude spending his food stamps on another girl.
Sir, hello. Every time I ask you for your food stamps, you always make it seem like it's a problem, but you here in Walmart tricking with your food stamp card. Do he know me? Who are you? You using your food stamps for shorty, like what you got going on?
Man, why the hell you come to the store, man? Why you following me for Walmart, man?
Boy,
Really,
stop. Because every time I ask you for the food stamp card, you act like it's a problem.
For the food stamp card, what the hell you worried about that?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the food stamps. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Hell you talking about?
My goddamn food stamp card. You worry about who I buy, what I do with my stamp card.
Who is this raggedy? So I guess you're the only raggedy here.
Man, you need to start recording me for real if I snap for real.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Boy just went down at the Walmart. This girl done caught her dude spending his food stamps on another girl.
Sir, hello. Every time I ask you for your food stamps, you always make it seem like it's a problem, but you here in Walmart tricking with your food stamp card. Do he know me? Who are you? You using your food stamps for shorty, like what you got going on?
Man, why the hell you come to the store, man? Why you following me for Walmart, man?
Boy,
Really,
stop. Because every time I ask you for the food stamp card, you act like it's a problem.
My motherfucking food stamp card. What the hell you worried about that?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the food stamps. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Hell you talking about?
My goddamn food stamp card. You worry about who I buy, what I do with my stamp card.
Who is this raggedy? So I guess you're the only raggedy here.
Man, you need to start recording me for real if I snap for real.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Boy just went down at the Walmart.
Georgetown County will be facing charges after officials say she committed food stamp fraud. 35-year-old Brianna Simmons is charged with fraudulent acquisition or use of food stamps at more than $10,000, valued at $10,000 or more. Those charges are coming from the State Department of Social Services after officials say that Simmons fraudulently got nearly $57,000 in supplemental nutrition assistance program benefits or SNAP benefits. She has been released from the Georgetown County Jail on a $5,000 bond. Georgetown County will be facing charges.
Good about you. That's good.
Anything else for you today?
That's all you see, don't you? That's it.
All right, $8.74.
You ain't got to talk to that lady like that. You don't stay out of it. I ain't got time for her. Sure. Okay. Good, how about you? That's good.
Anything else for you today?
That's all you see, don't you? That's it.
All right, 874.
You ain't got to talk to that lady like that. You're going to stay out of it. I ain't got time for her. Sure. Okay. Oh, it's fine. What did you say on your end? This one says I processing.
It says insufficient funds.
That's a lie, because I got something on my card. You telling a lie.
Would you like traveling with us?
Decline. No, you lying. You know you ain't have no money. You sure say if it?
Yes, ma'am. It says insufficient funds.
She knows she's talking about. That's a lie. I know what I got on here. I know what I got on here. I got a grand on here. You got no grand. You don't spot that. I sold them one. Food stamps. If I just tell what's it to you? Hurry up. Ain't that no. You might stop trying. No, for real, I ain't sure I got something on here. Seriously, so go on, for real, make me sure people looking. Oh, no. You make yourself shame. What it's saying now? You the one broke.
Insufficient funds.
Declined. They must got more than him. They supposed to get off of here when I sold it. What's got more? You sure?
I'm sure it says insufficient funds.
I think you lying. That lady ain't lying. Sure. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, you forget it. You kept all that. I'm not about to pay for nothing.
All right. Well, you have a great day, ma'am.
Stop wasting people.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to leave this store now.
Make me leave.
I will. I'll call Evans County.
Come.
I will.
You call Sugar County, Brooklyn County.
I will.
You sad. STL County.
Oh, you have a great day.
You too. And a Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Go ahead and call the people on her.
I am.
Go ahead and call her.
I am.
I know I got some on here. I know
No,
you
you
lying.
don't, ma'am.
I know you lying.
Well, that's what the computer says.
Computer's a liar.
Well, the computer doesn't lie.
Computer
does not.
That lady ain't lying on you. Oh, she come from the back looking. What? Yeah, because what you doing all this for? You so ghetto. Oh, I don't like this. I know I had enough on my card.
All right, let me go get my phone.
Yeah. Go get it. Come on. Send her off, please. Oh, I know. You already out on bond. None of your business. She got to come get me. To me to come get me. Patty come get me. I know Pat coming. Somebody come to get you.
I need y'all to come to the Daisy Dollar General. I have an irate customer here that I can't deal with. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Here I go. You ain't got the police. You trying to be nasty. You want to be nasty. She got to do what she got to do.
I'm going to be nasty to you.
Don't be doing that. There's people in here.
Stop here till I get here.
Come on. Come on. Better teach you.
What?
Let's go outside. What? Let's take it out here. Take it out here. Now you wrong for that. You have a lot of charges. Oh, now you know I had it.
Now I have a business to run.
I don't care.
Here's her keys. Y'all have a great day.
You have one. Everywhere you go, you start mess. Everywhere you go. You just sad. Give me keys. Get your keys. Already. Ooh, whoa. So y'all try to start New York right here and lift me up. They have to go before they come. No. I'm going to go. Good about you.
I'm good.
That's good.
You happy now? For Mr. Shami? All of you guys. The America, it. You happy now? You happy now? For Mr. Shami? All of you guys. The America, it.
Strong words from the wife of this Lovejoy Corner Deli owner as she left his court arraignment today with their daughter throwing up the bird to cameras.
This defendant is accused of flagrantly abusing the public trust.
A grand jury indicted 37-year-old Ahmed Al-Shami for food stamp fraud. Investigators say he would exchange money with individuals to use their EBT cards.
You happy now?
after being sentenced to 27 years in prison. Back in 2021, Johnny Coleman was found guilty of illegal possession and transfer of EBT benefits. He was charged and accused of committing over $71,000 worth of food stamp fraud. The former owner of Coleman's Burger Deli claimed he didn't have enough time to prepare his defense for trial, and that the court's use of the term food stamp trafficking failed to properly describe his actions. But the 9th District Court of Appeals denied Coleman's claims, so he will keep serving his sentence.
So I'm a low-income girly. I've been on food stamps on and off for the better part of like 6 years. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 20, so I'm 26 now. So I've been on food stamps for about that long. Tell me why. I just got this fucking letter in the mail, and I haven't been on food stamps for about 6 months because I got a new job like 5-6 months ago, and I knew I wasn't going to qualify. Tell me why I got this fucking letter saying that I owe food stamps $2,095. What the fuck? They also don't give any options for like payment plans on here, or they didn't tell me why. They were just like, oh, just pay this balance or it's gonna get taken out of your next year's tax return. Bitch, the fuck? And the letter came from the collection agency, the government collection agency of food stamps. They have their own collection agency. Also, how evil do you have to be to work that job? Like, I just want to know. Like, most people who have food stamps are not like well off enough to even be paying $2,000. Like, most of them don't have $2,000 in their bank account. I know, I sure as hell don't. Like, since when did food stamps become a loaning service? Since when do I have to pay this shit back? Like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that I've gotten that much in food stamps. Sorry, my ring light died. They're making me pay back like the whole thing with almost no explanation. And like, they were supposed to apparently send me a letter because I looked at this up on Reddit to see if it had happened to anyone else. They were supposed to send me a letter about a hearing and all this stuff where I could appeal this. I didn't get any of that shit. I didn't get any of that in the mail. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. And before anyone wants to say shit, no, I did not falsify anything on my food stamps applications. I gave all my information to them. Obviously, I didn't, once I was done with my food stamps and couldn't qualify for them anymore, obviously I wasn't telling them about like the jobs I was working then, but because I was done with the program. But like while I was on food stamps, I reported all my income. I did everything right. So yeah,
You messed up, shorty. You messed up. But I think I was on mute the whole time, right? And I was talking a couple of times, and I'm not sure if people heard me. But listen, first of all, these videos got folks out here crying over food stamps like they just lost a Grammy. But let's be real, all right? Half of them ain't mad about losing help. They mad they can't finance the system anymore. All right. You got people out here selling EBT benefits for cash, flexing seafood boils on TikTok, then turning around like the government failed. No. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Like the government failed me. All right. No, 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 sweetie. All right. You failed yourself. All right. And yes, I said it. All right. And I've been saying this since the beginning of my life. All right. If you're well and able bodied to go to work, period, you can still qualify for support programs while working. But this idea that you're owed a fee, all right, a fee ride while others grind, that's entitlement dressed as a struggle. All right. And don't act like you don't know someone. All right, someone like this. We all got a cousin, neighbor, or ex friend who's loud on Facebook, quiet when it's time to fill out a job application. All right, they got time to post 12 conspiracy theories a day, but can't Google entry level positions near me. Meanwhile, real families, single moms, elders, folks with disabilities are getting their benefits hacked and drained by scammers using clone cars. All right, that's not just fraud, that's straight up robbery. And the worst part, all right, the government stopped reimbursing stolen benefits after 2024. So now folks are left hungry while scammers eat good. This ain't just about fraud. It's about broken, I'm not going to say broken systems, all right, because it's the people within the system, the people working in the system, all right, that also feed off these things that happen, all right. They let scammers thrive while honest folks suffer. It's about how social media turns poverty into performance. And it's about how we, as a community, need to stop glorifying hustle culture when the hustle is illegal. So, yeah, I'm watching these meltdowns. I'm clocking the hypocrisy and I'm calling it out with love. All right. Truth and a little bit of roast on the side. It is. These situations is really wild out here, yo. Like, when is people gonna grow the fuck up? I gotta see if the word is left.
Trump has cut my food stamps down from $2,800
Here's the bull
down
again.
to $350. Okay, my previous video of me trying to expose.
Damn, you must be doing something good on the side, but yet you was getting $2,800 on the side. Damn, a food stamps. Like somebody in the comments said, damn you, he got a 90K truck in the background.
Okay,
look at that. Hold up, wait a minute. This is a troll page? And this is the same guy.
My previous video of me trying to expose all this corruption going on in the Trump administration. I got nothing but a bunch of hate for it.
Oh, it's a different video.
Me, go get a job, go do this. You know, I'm lazy. I'm useless. But at the end of the day, none of you guys know my situation. Okay, most of you guys have never been probably lower class or ever been poor or ever been through any kind of rough situation.
Yo, bull tripping.
And most of you probably don't got 5 kids, and I've got 1 on the way.
You made them. Support them.
And if I need some help from the government, then what's
help?
the issue of me getting some fucking help? I mean that's
nah, dude, you got a side hustle. Look at your truck. Look at the house you're in. You got a side hustle, and you're complaining about your food stamps getting taken away. Get the fuck out my face. You was a grown man with 5 kids and 1 on the way. You should be out there working at least 2 jobs to fucking support your family. This gotta be a skit from the dude.
Big thing here is like everybody's always talking about, oh yeah, we need to help the lower class, but now that I'm getting help and
yeah, I had the 3-hour mark on this
it really all gets taken away. Now now everybody's got a problem with it, and it literally makes absolutely no sense. Makes no fucking sense, man. And I seriously, I mean, I'm not even sure what I was trying to get out of that last video, other than just trying to expose all this corruption going on. But I don't know. I mean, it's I don't know.
He's gonna have to get a job. I don't feel bad for him. I really don't feel bad for him.
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office, okay? Okay, hang on. Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for a family of 3, okay? I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. So I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120.
I'm gonna have to switch my
Which
phone
they
real
didn't even
quick.
tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's
Girl, this
not going to be
chick
able
is
to have his
tripping.
pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office, okay? Okay, hang on. Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. So I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120. Which they didn't even tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's not going to be able to have his pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office.
Yep, $66 million. A woman of color works for the USDA, has fraudulently misappropriated, essentially stole $66 million worth of food stamps as an employee at the USDA. You remember the USDA. They were the ones that the Doge found all of this bloat and excess staffing, and Doge was finding all this misappropriation of federal funds and taxpayer dollars, and they went to the USDA and they shut it down, and all of that side was protesting because people were losing their jobs at the USDA and they were cutting out that program. And remember, the USDA is supposed to provide funding for like foreign countries, not just the United States. This woman allegedly has worked for the USDA, a woman of color, for over 30 years and has defrauded the federal government in the EBT food stamp program to the tune of $66 million. One, how did she do that? Two, how has she been doing it the whole 30 years she's worked there? Three, why? What kind of kickback was she getting? Because allegedly she was creating like EBT debit cards and selling them. $66 million. And then they want to know why there's a certain group of people that are always saying we can't have nice things. And then there's the same group of people that are crying all over social media that Trump is taking away their food stamps. You know, the ones that get $3,000 a month and then just go and make TikToks about it and videos about it. And then there's the working class people who can't get food stamps because allegedly they don't qualify for it. Well, maybe they would have qualified for it if we didn't have this woman defrauding the program to the tune of $66 million. Are you guys surprised? There's a part of me that's not surprised. There's a part of me that's not surprised by who it was. You know, they're the most educated women on the planet. You know, the ones that are not married. Yeah, they're not married because they're doing shit like this. Let me know down the comments what you think. I don't care. Haters come in because it is what it is, and it's sickening. And I cannot believe where else, what other fraud is going on? And now that Elon Musk has stepped down, like what's happening with Doge? My other question is, all the money that they've been finding, where are the consequences to the people that have been allegedly defrauding federal programs? What's their consequence? What's happening to them? I want to know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I missed something in the news.
Shit. This is crazy.
Hey, I just wanted to make this. I've heard and seen more videos about SNAP fraud than I have ever processed while I was in the Office of Legal Counsel Regulations and Hearings Unit at the Department of Social Services for the state of Connecticut. I hear more about SNAP fraud than I hear about SNAP education and training. That lets me know that y'all are so focused on fraud. Y'all are so focused on fraud that y'all really don't understand how the program works. There's SNAP education and training. As the semester is getting ready to start or have already started, you can sign up. How about you take your ass to a SNAP ENT coordinator instead of focusing on fraud? Instead of saying fraud, 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 let's say SNAP ENT education and training. I'm pushing that agenda. Okay. Hey, I just wanted to make this. I've heard and seen more videos about SNAP fraud than I have ever processed while I was in the office.
Why you don't want to skip? Damn.
Women are under arrest in DeSoto County accused of stealing money in a food stamp fraud scheme. The announcement was made by the DeSoto County District Attorney's Office, along with the Department of Human Services and the Sheriff's Office. Investigators say all combined, the women stole more than $130,000 in funds. The arrests come after an undercover operation called Snaptrap. Women are under arrest in DeSoto County accused of stealing money in a...
Yo, I'm gonna end it right here because I see the word is live, right? And I'm hoping that y'all can hear me, but let me see. I'm gonna end it right here because I see the word is live, right? All right, I'm gonna go check the word out. But listen, man, this ain't just fraud, all right? It's a full-blown identity crisis. You got folks out here treating EBT like it's a side hustle, not a lifeline, all right? Selling benefits for cash, flexing crab legs on TikTok, then crying when the government finally pulls the plug. Baby, you can't scam the system and then act shocked when the system claps back. All right. And let's talk about these meltdowns. All right. Social media is flooded with folks screaming, "I can't feed my kids," while wearing $300 lashes and filming mukbangs with EBT funded shrimp. All right. You're mad. You mad. Your benefits got cut, but you wasn't mad when you were trading them for sneakers and vape pens. Make it make sense. Meanwhile, real families, single moms, elders, folks with disability are getting their benefits hacked by scammers using code cards and scheming devices. Over 100 million in stolen food assistance since 2023. And now reimbursements ended in December 2024. Those families are left hungry while fraudsters eat good. All right. This ain't just about bad behavior. It's about broken systems, EBT cards. All right. EBT cards still don't have chip protection. Scammers are draining accounts like it's open season, and the government responds, well, we'll get to it eventually. Meanwhile, kids are going to bed hungry because their mama's card got schemed at the corner store. And don't act like you don't know someone like this, all right? We all got that one cousin who's loud on Facebook, quiet when it's time to work. They got time to post 12 conspiracy theories a day, but can't Google entry-level jobs near. All right? How can I say? You, if you're well and able-bodied, go to work. You can still qualify for the support programs while grinding. But this idea that you're owed a free ride while others hustle, that's entitlement dressed up as struggle. And I'm not here to bash folks in real need, right? I'm here to call out the ones who turn survival into a scam. It's too much of that going on, all right? Like, it is hard to put into words, so like, right? And I hope it really is. Like, my whole intention to this is like, is to bring awareness, all right? To call out the bullshit, all right? And to have conversations on how can we improve, all right, the things that are happening around us. Give me 1 second while I write something down. I apologize. I gotta write and send this message real quick. All right. So before I end this live, all right, guys, we talked about how SEPTA didn't just, cut routes, all right? They cut lifelines. 32 bus lines axed right before school starts. That's not a glitch. That's a, how can I say, a gut punch. Philly's working class riders, blacks, Latinos, disabled, single moms, left stranded while regional rail glides untouched. This ain't transit reform, it's transit erasure. And the city's PR machine is spinning equality while folks are walking miles in August heat just to, clock in. All right. We talked about Dr. Umar's daughter, all right, how people just want to, pin the blame on Umar, not realizing that, she has a mom too. All right, even though he was an absent father, all right, she was the one that stayed. All right, and if he, how can I say, failed her, all right, as a father, guess what? All right, she poured the concrete, all right, into the house that she was supposed to be, how can I say, responsible of and the leader of, because she was the mother. All right, she was raising this child. The behavior, she got it from somebody, and it sure as hell wasn't Umar, even though the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. All right, the shorty needs serious help, not online bashing. But what's crazy is she can't get that help unless she wants it. Can't nobody make her get that help. So for those of y'all bashing, all right, instead of bashing her, even though she's going to be hard-headed, but she's just 23 years old, and it seems like she had no guidance, and both her parents have failed her. All right, even though, listen, y'all don't like Umar. I don't know the man from a can of paint, so I don't have no feelings towards him. That's why it's so easy for me to talk about him. But at the end of the day, I feel as though, all right, his excuse was his baby mama didn't let him in his daughter's life, right, for a while. But the crazy part is, all right, now she's older. If you want to, keep trying, try as a father so that she could see that, all right, look, before I couldn't be a part of your life because Mama Smurf didn't let me. If that story is true coming from him, right? Keep trying. And if you notice later along the line that you can't get in, all right, and she won't let you be a father, all right, we understand, but at least you tried. Keep trying to call her. Keep trying to pop up. You see where I'm coming from? Any real father would try before they say, I give up. She's already of age. But at the end of the day, once again, I'm not just going to pin the blame on him. All right. This is, how can I say, a dual accountability. All right. The same way that he failed her, Mama Smurf failed her. All right. And she needs to get help, but y'all can't make her do it. But what's crazy is a lot of y'all is out here fueling the fire, all right, that she's putting out here. Y'all feeding this shit. Y'all say y'all hate it, but y'all sure as hell every day come and support. All right. So last but not, huh? The last topic we talked about was the EBT fraud, the scam that starves the vulnerable. All right. Over 100 million stolen through scheming, all right, cloning, and petition. All right. And now that's reimbursement. And now that reimbursements ended in December 2024, families are left with empty fridges and no help. Meanwhile, TikTok's full of seafood boils and vape pens bought with stolen benefits. You can't scam survival and expect sympathy. Real folks are suffering while fraudsters flex. All right. Social media is full of folks filming breakdowns over EBT cuts while rocking designer fits and eating shrimp. If your meltdown comes with a muck bag, maybe it's not hunger, it's hustle. And it's not worth, and that's the worst part. The real victims get drowned out by the loudest liars. All right. The system's not broken, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. But the clout, the economy, that's thriving. All right. This ain't just dysfunction, it's a blueprint for collapse. A transit system that abandons its riders, a public figure who preaches unity but skips fatherhood, a benefit program exploited until it breaks, in a digital world that rewards drama over truth. So here's the message. If you're not building, you're burning. If you're not showing up, you're showing, I'm saying it right. You're showing out. And if you're not protecting if you're not protecting the vulnerable, you're part of the problem. So until next time, this is y'all shorty Rachel, and I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day.
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. The system got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. but we rise like the phoenix. We ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people. We're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, sticking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system. We're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise. Let them know we're here. Riders ignite. In the world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds the time can't see. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part, but nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows, but when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain, laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl, breaking us down, but we don't share at all. We got hate in our hearts, but we keep concealed. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They said love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of injustice greed. Against the odds, we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They try to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattering their leaps. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite. It's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They build the walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking the bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, and we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. This in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in this space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons in sight. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo when they shout. While I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking without. We're sharing the laughter, but what's underneath? A battlefield of sorrow, a war with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. We followed all the rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through even wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left on us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, never wanes. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. That's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. To remember this moment, remember this face, remember this sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. In the face of oppression, we'll stand up tall. It's us versus the system.